Cheers, legends. Sammy from Short and Stout Beer Reviews. Back at you with the hangouts. And we have the Norwegian lads in the chat. Good to see you, boys. Skull. Drinking. That sounds good, dude. I like it. Skull again. Cheers, Simo. Good to see you, brother. Yeah, just a random hangout. Let's get shit happening. Yeah, I've got plenty of Crusher beers. I'm feeling slightly lubricated. Let's get more in the mood. Dan, cheers, brother. Fuck, that's a good average score. That's good. Shit, yeah. So I'm going to send the link out to a few peeps first and then possibly put it in the chat. I just, during that last review, I had a little bit of interest, so I thought, fuck it. I'll start up a live. So yeah, I'm currently on a shitty Miller Chill, but I've obviously had 2 craft beers before this. Finished my night shift. Normally I'd crash by now, but I might fuck it. It's real hot here, so I feel like I'm going to be awake most of the day. Woo! Overtone. Fuck yeah. I haven't had a beer from them in ages. I remember when they first come out to Australia, I was like a massive fan. I just thought their shit was awesome. They had some really good like double IPAs, a couple of decent sours, a couple of decent stouts. They were good. Good old Scottish brewery. But yes. She's pretty quiet this weekend on the old tube. Oh, yeah, cool. Yes. I better have a sippy of this bad boy. So, yeah, she's around 37, 38 degrees Celsius here today, boys. So, not good. The fact that I haven't hardly had any sleep in the last 2 days, and yeah, I don't think I'm going to get any today. So I thought, fuck it, let's just get some cold beers into us. There's a spider hanging around my ring light, but thankfully it's only a little one, so I'm just letting it go. It'd be funny if it pops up into the screen. Have you had much of Overtone, Simo? I thought they were pretty decent. You don't hear as much from them lately, but apparently they sort of cracked into the Asian market, and that's why we were getting some of their stuff here. Yeah, no worries, Bumpy. Yeah, boy. What's the weather like in Norway, boys? I'd imagine it'd be pretty harsh. I mean, it's harsh here in Australia, but in a different way. But Our summer hasn't been that good. Everyone thinks that Australia is like awesome all the time. It's like, no, we've had some real shit summer weather. And apologies for my dog in the background having a fit. Jeez. So we're nearly 40 degrees Celsius here, and you guys are minus 17.5. Yeah, it's just like a different world, isn't it? As long like I hope the wind stays away. For us, it's always tough if we have days like today and then it's real windy. That's when we get bushfires really bad. Now I'm trying to think of. Oh yeah, that's it. So Stewie, I can't find him. Where is Stewie? So yeah, I had 2 beers this morning. One was Hop Butcher, the other one was Out of Range. They're both decent breweries, but yeah, a bit of a, I don't know, both of them were a bit average. I was quite kind of annoyed, especially too because in Australia here you pay good money for them. Yeah, no worries, Simo. Be with you shortly. So yeah, she's going to be a bit hard trying to sleep later tonight, especially with no aircon. I can already feel it through my dog. He's not liking it at all, poor fella. Who else was in the stream before? Oh yeah, that's it. Yeah, boy. So yeah, this white Bulls cap I've got on. When you go out in the sun, it completely changes. It goes like a sort of like a purpley pinky color and like blue. It's really weird. Cheers, Simo.
Right.
What's going on, brother?
Not a lot, mate. It's very, very quiet tonight.
Yeah, definitely.
That was neat. I was drinking some fucking right shite for. I had 4 cans of Coors Light left over from Christmas. But
Yeah.
somebody brought and left here. I was like, well, it'd be Richard's leaving. I was like, I might as well drink them.
Is it that one there?
Yeah, it just don't taste
The
anything.
one where the mountain turns blue when it's
Yeah.
cold.
I was like, it's cold, but it tasted fuck all.
Yeah. It's just so light. There's no like soul to
It's
it.
smashable. It's a great like summer beer. If you want something to
Yeah.
just smash that's like refreshing. But
Yeah.
yeah, I'm just drinking.
Cheers, free rider. Good to see you, brother.
Make sure there's nothing left in it.
Yeah, the overtone, dude. I'm a massive fan of what I've had.
It's
I just
called
haven't seen it.
Barricade, and
Yeah.
it's a triple dry hopped deeper.
Cool.
The artwork's a bit meh, but
Yeah. They always have that like writing
the
where it's
beer
up
looks a bit
like
kind of,
horizontal. Yeah, see, look at the colour of it. It looks fucking
yeah.
magic.
You see the fucking the
Yeah.
goodness just dripping down the fucking middle of the beer, bro. It's like, ugh.
Yeah.
And then I've got this.
That Rivington glass is awesome.
And then I bought that because it was called Tumbling Dice, which I assume was Rolling Stones. So I googled it because
Yeah.
I can't read that shit. There's some writing there. My eyesight's far too bad to read that. And it said, yeah, it was inspired by. But yeah, they're all right all the time. But I didn't bought their kids. The last few bottles I've had from the bottle shop, a few cans, have got a bit of a dent in them. But I mean, unfortunately, it's just the way that the transport's been over Christmas and whatever. It don't really fit the beer. As long, it's not in the world, but
Yeah, I remember one of the breweries here in Melbourne. I don't know. He must just have really good contacts. And every now and then he'd just get like random like taps, like as in kegs from
yeah,
all these breweries around the world. Like he'd get some Belgian stuff, he'd get like Overtone, he'd get some real good American shit.
yeah.
Pooh Hast and Pahala, like Estonian
Interesting.
stuff.
All the good stuff. Yeah.
And it was just real random and like, yeah, I don't know how the fuck he did it, but
Man's
he
got
used to get
connections. Yeah.
yeah, he'd get like a say like a Baltic porter from Overtone, and you'd go there and try it, and you're like, how is this guy doing this? This is awesome.
I think the worst about was they're a Kolsch. It was a gluten-free Kolsch. They just didn't do it for me personally. It wasn't bad by them. It was just below par for like £4 over I paid. It was just a bit like you expect better, but you live and you learn. I mean, not everyone makes great beers. Rivington makes some stinkers.
Yeah.
They make some incredible beers, but they also make a couple of stinkers.
Yeah, Adam keeps talking. I think Adam seems like he's a pretty big fan.
I've been looking on the old. There's a big beer website called Trembling Madness over here.
Yeah.
I've been looking at some of the Amundsen birthday stouts, but they're like £11.50 a stout.
Yeah. See, I used to love their stuff back in the day, but then I reckon it got too like sickly sweet.
Yeah, it's funny you say that. You have Madagascar bourbon vanilla Rocky Road fudge cake stout.
Yeah.
And then there's a white chocolate cinnamon churro toffee stout. I'm like, yeah, £11-12.
Yeah.
Which is a lot of money for. I mean, they're probably really nice,
Yeah.
but it's a lot of money for something that's just going to be dead sickly. Like,
Yeah. I mean, if it's got back in the day, I felt like they had the strong base to support all the adjuncts, and then it just got too,
it's like ridiculous.
yeah, it went the other way, and it was just all about the adjuncts, and the base of the beer was shit. And it was like you were just drinking some desserty, like iced coffee or something like. Yeah, and you're paying like huge money for it too.
You probably heard of Azvex, which are near Adam.
Yeah.
They do a 13% impy stout, which is a peanut butter chocolate stout, but at 13%. That's got to be a booze.
Adam's coming out to Australia, so we're trying to organise beers. So that could be something awesome.
It just says
I'm trying to get like breweries like Azvex, Sure Shot.
Sure Shot are great, but they make some weird beer. Like, they've got mad fucking names. Just
who's the Birmingham one?
That's a good question.
It's near Cadbury. It's in that
Oh, was it? I want to say Glass House. Is it maybe? There's somewhere they all went, and I can't remember.
Yeah, I can't think of the name of it. Harry's like friends with the brewer or something. But yeah, I want to try a beer from them. Apparently, most of their stuff's like lower ABV.
Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Attic.
Nah.
Um,
As soon as you say the name, I'll be like, yep, that's it.
just googling here now. There's is it Craft? It's a Craft breweries.
Yeah, craft brewery. They're in like an industrial area.
Yeah,
I think
Cadbury World.
I think the name of this.
I was got to bring up something right.
I think the name of the suburb. It's a suburb of Birmingham, and I think it starts with S. I just can't remember the name of the brewery. But it's
Let's have a
where
look.
Cadbury is, and there's some awesome like craft like bottle shop, and then there's a few breweries
There's
there apparently.
Birmingham Brewing Company, Somar, Sommar, Burning Soul, Still Hill, Wildcat, Shooners, Two Towers. I bet Craig would know. Well, Leviathan,
Rob from Hopzine's even better. Like him and Harry did a video there.
Oh, Siren are. Oh, where's Siren? They're like.
Siren are in London, aren't they?
I thought they were Bristol, but I could be wrong.
Yeah.
Wokingham. So yeah, they're definitely not. Where the fuck is Wokingham? Berkshire, so yeah, down south somewhere. They all went, I think.
I just can't think of the name of that brewery off the top of my head. Like I've heard so many people say how good they are, but they're a better brewery as far as just going to the actual brewery and trying all their beers because they're sort of lower ABV.
I wonder if Craig and them went the other week in Birmingham. So the other week, like last weekend.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they went there.
Let's scroll back through all the bullshit and look for
I
the
reckon
pictures.
Harry went there. I reckon Harry and Craig went there. And did Esco and Twisted go to Cadbury?
Yeah, that's Cadbury World.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they said they went to the brewery and then they went to Cadbury or something.
Mate, there's that much shite in this group chat now. It's just legit. What turned into like one of these chats where like an event is just turned into an absolute shit show. Oh God. They ended up in some right places, them lot. There's one.
Have you done
stuck with him?
Have you done like that London, like the Bermondsey Mile?
No, I've not done the beer mile. No.
Yeah,
a lot of people
that'd be pretty cool.
I've heard it's very good.
Yeah,
but London's just a horrific place to go to, man. It's just not a nice.
Yeah.
No, Neon Raptors, Portsmouth.
Neon Raptors, where Raggy is. Nottingham.
Yeah, that's Raggy.
Yeah.
I think they're pretty niche.
Is it the ex-head brewer from Neon Raptor? Isn't that like Azvex or Short?
I think so. Yeah, someone like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Azvex do some good stuff, but they are very kind of hit and miss. I think from what I've heard, like they do some real good stuff, and some of it's a bit crap. But it's not anywhere, I guess, isn't it?
What were your thoughts on that balance? Were they real good?
Balance are really good, but they're not. If you're after sour, you're not going to get that.
Yeah.
They're more funky than sour.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's have a look. I'm just going through this
sort of
now.
more of like your wild ferment. Yeah. What are your thoughts normally on Vault City?
They used to be really good, but I think they've got a bit shit now. I think
was it Paul that did a video on him and he's paying out on him?
I
Or was
wasn't
it
happy.
someone
There's
else?
a place called Cork and Cage they went to. They went to
Yeah,
Birmingham
yeah,
Brewing
yeah. Cork
Company.
and Cage was the one that, yeah, I've heard Craig and Harry and Adam all say that it's
Yeah.
awesome.
Cork, if I could spell Cork and
Yeah, well, the brewery that they go to is near that. It's near that Cork and Cage. Because you just walk in that area and it's like all industrial and stuff.
let's have a look. I'm sure that one of them will be in chat eventually. You know, between Craig, Adam, and freaking Harry, I'm sure that somebody will pop in. But I
Yeah,
can't. I didn't go because I woke up and I felt like shite basically because we'd hammered it the night before. Oh God! And then by the time that I got some scran, got sorted out, and that the next day I thought, just you're just not feeling it. Sometimes like, oh, the last thing I want to do, mate, is fucking. But it's my own fault for booking a hotel room that was like a prison.
yeah,
Next time I wouldn't go for the easy hotel. I'd pay a bit more and get something nice, like a. But it's very lastminute.com. It was like the week before I booked it.
one of those things. You never know what to expect, though.
If I'd gone somewhere else, that'd have been shit, and the easy hotel would have been great.
Yeah,
But John stayed in a place that was nice, but the hotel was old as fuck. But the place he stayed in, like the room was massive. Well, he shared a room with Trilby Phil, which is interesting.
yeah.
Them two sharing a room, mate.
Cheers, Bumpy.
Right, bump it.
Cheers. Sorry
What
if my
you
mic's
sipping on, brother?
Huh?
What are you sipping on? Oh yeah, the old Jenny's cream ale. Oh.
Jenny Cream Ale. Got the Roman Holiday.
Ah, that'd be right. Teasing us with your fucking food.
Yeah. Look at that.
Looks good. So what's a Roman holiday? You need to
Peanuts.
enlighten me.
Basically, it's a well, I guess everybody makes it differently. My stepfather, who passed away years and years and years ago, made this dish called Roman Holiday. I never knew what it was. Basically, it's like an American chop suey bake.
Yeah.
So you make American chop suey any way you want to. I made mine a little bit differently than he would have made his. And then you layer it. You do like a casserole type thing. So you layer it, throw cheese down, and then put panko breadcrumbs. And then you put another layer of the American chop suey that you made. Same thing, whatever cheeses you want, and then breadcrumbs on top, and then bake it. It comes out looking like a lasagna type thing almost.
Sounds good.
Mm.
It is good. It's easy to make too.
Yeah, that's always awesome when
I mean, it would have been easier just to stop and make an American chop suey, but a few extra steps.
Fucking peanuts, bro. Dangerous shit. Need to put them away. That does not drink like an 8% beer. At all. If you said that was 6, I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. It's just like fruit juice. Yeah.
Have you ever done any sort of blind tasting simmer? I've never done it. I've always wanted to.
I've done a couple like shit beers, like I did.
Yeah, doing a shit beer is totally different than doing a blind tasting.
I did. I got the Punk IPA versus like the 2-3 supermarket variations of it, and a few other bits are like sort of, but they were relatively easy to like. You could smell a mile away. You could smell the difference between like the actual. The Punk's not a great beer by any means, but you could tell on the smell, the nose, straight in the like, before you even taste it, you could smell Just by smelling it, it's like, yeah, that's the real one. There's just smell
back
like.
back when the Punk IPA was like close to 7% ABV, it was good. The original.
Just be it's just been
Oh, it was fucking unreal.
And now all of a
I'll
sudden
never
what is it
forget
down to
the
like
first
a
time
5%.
over my whole craft journey. There's only been, but there's probably been at least 30 or 40 beers out of all the beers I've had where I've got that huge wow factor. And I remember when I first had Punk IPA, I actually got that whole like, fuck me, this is brilliant. And then you drink it now and you're like, what the fuck is this shit?
I know they did a double punk at one point, which was 8%, I think. But that lost all taste, and it was just boozy. There was nothing else. It was just like
yeah.
Which was, and then they obviously they had the. They used to have classics like there was a fucking. I think it was called Torpedo. So they used to do a few like real like West Coast and stuff. There, we're going by the wayside. They did a red rye ale called 5 a.m. Saint. They had Elvis juice. They used to have something called Zombie Cake, which was like a dessert stout. That was quite nice. That disappeared. That was, and now they're all just been. All the pale ales and the IPAs just all taste exactly the same. They just taste like they've been just cloned. And I don't know if it's the water or like the base they use to just mash it, but they're all just shite. The stouts are okay. We make some good stouts, but
to me, like when you drink a beer like Elvis juice now, instead of like back in the day, it felt like you were getting the flavor from the hops.
I could be wrong.
Whereas these days, it just feels like it's like real. I don't know, like imitating and like
yeah,
it's just fucking terrible. Like it just tastes completely different. It's like a shit quality puree put into beer, and there's just no hop character at all.
Just typical Brewdog, really. All the beers are just. But like they did that ice box, didn't they? And they do some stupid ones, but like I mean, even they don't taste great. Apparently, I think Harry's done a few. Wasn't like the mega strong ones. He was like, "What the fuck is that?" You know, it's it's alcohol for sure, but I don't know what else is in there. They used to get Jackhammer, and they did.
Oh, dude, no, getting jackhammered is totally different here in the States. You don't want that.
I think it used to be like, I think it was like 8%. Then they had
you won't be able to sit down for at least a week after you get jackhammered.
But obviously, back in the day, they were all called stupid shit because it was like it grabbed people's attention. It was like, oh look, and now they're just bland, boring shit, just rubbish, really. But it's like Thornbridge, man. I mean, Thornbridge at one point used to make really cool, exciting beers, and they just are very mid. But the Jaipur, which is apparently, I can't remember. I think it might have been Craig.
That's Craig's go-to beer. He loves it.
I'm sure it's Craig that Jaipur was the base. Well, like Punk IPA was based upon Jaipur, apparently.
Yeah.
But there's just.
Did you say Punk IPA was based on Jagman?
Jaipur, JEI. It's an English
like, wow, I didn't know Jagman
name.
was that like influential.
It's an English beer with an Indian name, which is, Jaipur. That's really
it's such a weird name.
But I don't know. The last Brewdog beer I had was called Wingman, and that was that.
Yeah, didn't you fucking like really go to town on that one?
I was like, what is this shit?
Yeah.
I just poured the rest of it down the toilet. It's like, it's not even worth drinking. It's just a complete waste of. It was offensive. But I went back to the bottle shop tomorrow. I've got my eye on a few bits he's got on. So it's cost me a fortune, bro. He's like, you're not doing dry Jan, are you? I was like, no. I was like, good. He's like, I've just got a lot of beers in.
Yeah.
Fucking good job.
Imagine being a business owner that deals with alcohol and all of a sudden everyone wants to do dry January.
Yeah.
You're like, fuck off. We can give you some non-alcoholic spritzers.
Fuck off, mate. Just looking nice. I was chatting to a mate of mine. Had a stout that had, what was it? Fucking Rick. What was it now? It had like gin or something in it. It was something really fucking weird. It might not be gin. Let's have a look. Rick, who posts every fucking day.
Oh, somebody said Neon Raptor. Yeah, I've had a collaboration brew from Neon Raptor. It was damn good.
Neon Raptor do some good stuff. Well, they used to. The stouts are good. Oh, here you go. It was a ginger and tequila barrel aged imperial stout. Tequila and stout just seems.
Yeah, I've had a few and I'm not a fan.
A ginger and a tequila walk into a bar.
Yeah.
A Mexican redheaded stepchild walks out.
Yeah. I was like, just no. It was like why did you buy it?
Wake up.
You know, I get the
Bullsack.
It's not something I'd buy. There's some serious beers though. I had some good stouts today.
You want more? Oh.
I don't want a piece of you. I want the whole thing.
Yeah. You can take some to work with him if he wants. He said he could take some to work with him if he wants. Oh. I'm mute.
No, it does a bit of all sorts. I've got a couple of the Titanic beers in the fridge, but they're amped up ones. But they're the kind of beer you want to sit in front of the fire or watch like a film with, like kind of just really enjoy. They're not kind of beer you just drink for the sake of fucking drinking.
You want to watch Titanic with the Titanic?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, mate, I don't know. You can be fucking functioning something like 40 degrees, bro. Bad.
Yeah. The worst thing is I've done a night shift and haven't slept yet. It's still only early, so as far as the heat goes, it hasn't really kicked in yet.
I've got my eyes on the Centaur Army by Neon Raptor. That's a 12%.
Centaur, yeah, I remember. I remember that guy that's friends with Raggy that has a channel.
Oh, fucking Robbie. Yeah, he's a mad bastard.
Yeah, so he talks about that beer.
He just like chugs Imperial Stouts, bro.
Yeah.
He's a nice guy, but I've never seen it. I don't know. He just chugs Imperial Stouts. I was like, bro, I cry. That's like 10 quid. You just chugged the 30 seconds, bro.
It was funny when Scott, as in Scott from Scott and Wanda, said that he's his favourite beer channel.
Oh, man. I mean, what floats your boat? I mean, he's a nice guy, Robbie. He's a real fucking nice guy. He'd like do anything for you.
Yeah,
but
I could imagine.
When he works for a brewery, you've got to just take things with a pinch of salt. I think sometimes, like, when you're reviewing a beer from a brewery that you work for, it's like, ooh, it can be tough, you know. I mean, I'm sure, you know, I don't think he's the kind of guy that would bullshit you, but sometimes there is that in the back of your head. Sometimes that sort of unknown bias that creeps in because you know that it's your.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm really in me for a big fucking stout. I've not got any. I'm very upset.
Do it. Come on.
Not got any. I've fucking smashed them all.
Yeah.
I'm going to buy some tomorrow. That's why I'm going to the bottle shop. I'll have all your stouts. I'll have 8 your stouts, please.
Yeah, I've got a few here, but they're all like fucking massive hype. It's like either review them or don't drink them at all.
Because it's the eye of the reviewer.
Yes. Ding, 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 ding.
I'm gonna have to review Genesee Cream Ale tonight.
I'm gonna have to run up those steps in Philadelphia, bub.
All right, Drew.
Did I do it? Yeah, I did a beer today.
Man, like Drew in the chat there with his partnerships and that.
Boy,
I'm assuming you applied for partnership, did you, Drew? Yeah. I know you're eligible. I'm assuming you applied for the partnership.
Sadie? You want up?
Oi!
It's not that time.
I
She thinks it's time for a treat. She's like an hour on. Just because you're a girl doesn't mean you know shit.
I've got a question for you, Bumpy.
Yeah.
Where's the link?
It's in the past.
Dead to me.
Dead to me.
Here we go. Dag.
It's like Dags.
Poo day.
Mayonnaise.
Woo!
Oh, look, I picked it up.
Oh, yeah. The old Frug Gruber.
Frog grabber. Frog grabber.
Hallis.
Yeah. I might drink that on Alex's channel tonight. We'll
What's
see.
Alex doing tonight?
Well, that's if he go. Actually, nobody's seen Alex. I don't even know if he's still around anymore. He may give it up.
Nobody's seen him.
He went for a Tommy Tank and never returned.
Yeah, he's still listening to his music.
Yeah.
Under the sea. Under the sea.
Metal throat.
I could imagine Alex listening to Madonna. Like a virgin. Hey! I don't know. I just think he'd like Madonna. He loves that fucking Barbie Girl song by Aqua. So who knows what
Somebody's got him, haven't they?
Yeah. It goes nuts. I think it's the techno beat.
Techno beat. I'm sure that when I was like fucking 6, some shit, bro, that was like doing the rounds.
He's in a Christmas parade as we speak. He's currently holding up some decorations.
Fucking Christmas, bro.
Very still. It's not that time, said Bump.
Talking
Was
to
he
this little
talking
girl.
to his wife?
Jesus, I'm looking at my crotch. Where are you, Sadie? Damn thing. Okay, where are you?
Sadie, the cleaning lady.
This one keeps looking at me like, it's time. It's time
Bless.
for the T word.
The T word.
It's not time. It's not time.
She's like, that's what you think. Because look at those eyes. She's like, please. That's going down a bit easy, that, my friend.
Shit beer.
It's called Miller Chill. Miller Chill, bro.
No, Sadie.
Chill out, bro.
What is it, about 4% or something?
Not
I think it's about 1.7. Nah, it's
Do you want to build a snowman?
it's only one standard drink, so she's pretty low. Where's the fucking percentage she comes?
Oh shit! What's it called? Miller Chill. Miller Chill ABV. Miller Chill Lime is.
No, it didn't tell you on the bottle.
4%.
But I had a guess. If I had to guess just on taste, I would say it's probably like high fours.
Apparently 4%. Apparently it's brewed under license by Coopers.
Yeah.
Oh, Cooper's. That's the best brewery in the world, I heard.
Yeah.
That's the name of my dog, not DB
Just
Cooper.
like Outback Steakhouse does the best steaks you've ever tried.
Yeah, just like the Subaru, built in Australia.
Somehow free riding.
WRX.
Oh, you fucking twat.
What's the popular car these days? What's the car that all the young lads are wanting? I'd have
Ford
no
Fiesta,
idea.
bro. With a fucking Ford Fiesta with a big fucking spider on back of it.
Popular car, what, here in America?
Yeah.
Probably one of the most popular here in America is probably actually looking at like a Toyota Tacoma truck.
Right, Adam. Good to see you, mate.
I don't know, Honda Civics. Those are, find a lot of those around too.
I'll be good off that, Adam, mate. You'll enjoy it. And then back for the footy on Sunday. Why the heck not?
I see a lot of Jeeps. It's probably because they're cheap, like the Grand Cherokee type.
You're a Cherokee.
They do like the Jeep Patriot and stuff like that. You find all those cheap ones with all the rust on them. On those, I see a ton of Jeeps.
Ford F-150. I mean, depends on his class is young, I guess. Like fucking, you can drive it. I don't know what the driving age is over there. It's 17 here. Most people just get fucking cheap shit cars, like bangers, are just that you can. Don't matter if you smash it. It don't matter if you crash it or fucking.
We were talking about food earlier, and we have stew.
All right, Stuart.
Ooh.
Who is just communicating through sign language, it seems.
The host is going to the bathroom. He'll be back.
For a big old fucking.
Are you filming in your toilet?
Sam's off for a big old shit. He's off for a big old shit, son. Yeah. See you in half an hour, son. Yeah.
He's pulling at high school.
In the words of Alex, the beer master, see her in 20 years, boys.
he's pissing in the corner of his living room right now.
He should have got rid of the little spider on his fucking ring light, bro. That's been there for about fucking 6 months now.
Bumpy, question for you. How can you pee in the corner in a round room?
Say what?
How do you pee in a corner of a round room?
You just spin.
Wee! Literally. Yeah. Just fucking there.
Yeah. There you go.
Fuck's sake.
You'll hit it eventually.
Yeah.
It must be an Aussie thing.
That's it. He's got to dig it. He's got to build a little fucking shack outside. Dig a hole, and then squat over said hole for.
What Aussies have round rooms?
I'm fucking just confused you, Bill. I have no idea, mate. I'm just as confused as you are, mate. Yeah. Yeah. Like what?
Does Sammy live in the corner of the castle?
Yeah.
The side of the castle? The tower. There we go. I'd get there eventually.
Ooh.
Like an old man with a walker.
Ooh.
Not there yet.
Welcome in, Stewie.
Fucking hell,
Hello,
someone-
Sammy.
See you, brother.
have you got a nappy on?
An adult diaper.
I think I
Did
might
you
got one
smack
of my
yourself
words
while
mixed
you were
up
in
in your.
there? I talked over
What-
Stu.
What'd you say then, dude?
Me.
Yeah.
I think I got one of my words mixed up in your live chat. I don't think it was iridescent. I think it was anodized.
Oh, okay. Yeah. No, all good. Yeah, well, when you go out in the sun with this, it's got like 4 panels and it all
Mhm.
changes colour. It goes like blue and pink and purple. It's real weird.
Years
Yeah.
ago, I worked at a leather factory.
Yeah.
So we produced.
Anyway, Sammy, just let it pop up and say hello quickly because
Yeah.
trying to
No
shoot
worries, dude.
shoot off the bed. So
Yeah.
Sure.
thank you for having me for a short space of time.
Cheers, brother.
Cheers, Josh and Bumpy.
Okay, man.
Cheers, everybody in chat.
You can stick around for another 15, can't you, Stu?
Nah, it's come up to midnight here.
What happens at midnight?
He turns into a frog. Yeah.
When the lights
No,
went out.
I've got exercises
sure.
to do and whatever else, and I'm just
Yeah, no worries, dude. Hope you're okay.
I'm fine,
You
man.
seem like you're a bit on edge. I just hope you're all good. Love you, brother.
I'm fine. I'm good. Love you, brothers. Peace.
Cheers, dude.
Cheers, Stu. Nice to meet you.
Nah, it's good that he's still come up and said g'day. He's a good kid.
He's a good kid, but about as old as you are, Sam. Yeah. He's a good kid. I was like,
I always
15
forget when I
years
say that. It's
Are
like an
you-
Aussie expression. You go, oh, yeah, he's a good kid. And to be someone that's
mate.
like 50
Right,
years
there's
old.
a fucking.
You're
I was
calling him
watching a quiz
immature.
show today, yeah. I was watching a quiz show today because I was bored as shit, right? And there was a question. It says, in Australia, what does "thank your mother for the rabbits" mean? I was like, I don't fucking know. I was like, what a random fucking thing to come on, bro.
Thank your mother for the rabbits.
I was like, what the fuck?
I was watching a
What do they
jizz
mean,
show the other day while listening to my music.
What do they mean is like goodbye? I thought it was like some weird insult to like mixomatosis.
Yeah,
And we
there's
brought all
so
the
many
rabbits over, and all the
fucking
rabbits
random
are fucking
sayings.
like all fucking mad like diseases and shit, bro. But
I haven't heard that term, mixomatosis, for fucking ages. We had a mate at school. I was never the sort of person like a bully that would pick on people for like appearance or race or anything like that. But you know what it was like at school. Some people were real brutal.
yeah, just savage on it.
And
Yeah.
we used to have a mate in our group, and he was like real good dude, but he just happened to have like really big buck teeth. And everyone used to call him Bucky and give him so much shit and like say like mixomatosis, and it's like I always felt sorry for people like that just copped a hiding their whole life. And yeah, like that's what it made me think of when you said mixomatosis. Made me think of him.
But yeah, I was like, what a weird fucking thing to like pop up. Like, it's very niche. But I assumed it was like. But I was like, fucking, like, it means goodbye a lot. I was like, I mean, I guess from the weird Aussie fucking.
Beer reviews are niche. That's what's niche.
Yeah. Not in this day and age. It's fucking. There must be thousands of fucking babies on YouTube, bro. Pardon me. Fucking. I mean, I can think of 50 off the top of my head that. And I'm sure there's way more that fucking most people have got no idea about fucking from all over the world. Like,
Like, every now and then I'll come across some Australian dude and I'm like, oh, fuck, I didn't even know this guy existed. He's there doing like a fucking mountain culture beer. I'm like, hey, boy.
I mean, I know a few guys who like, fucking on TikTok the other week. Someone's like 20 minutes, 30 minutes away from my house. I was like, fuck, that's a bit close to home. I was like,
Yeah.
TikTok was like, calm down, mate. Like, they're getting a bit fucking close to home here, mate. Like, you know.
Whatever happened to the whole TikTok getting shut down in America? Like, never
I think
seemed
it's got,
to.
is it a few days? I was actually talking to Paul about this today, rate my beer. And because he was on
I remember it being a massive thing. They were talking about
he was
saying, "Oh,
saying about posting on TikTok, and he said,
Yeah, but everybody was saying they were going to shut down TikTok is using TikTok.
yeah."
he said to me, it's the
You got people trying to cook burgers on a grill that's not even turned on.
Yeah.
Goddamn politicians.
Yeah, well, in Australia, they're trying to stop kids from. If you're a kid under 16 years old, you're not allowed to have any form of social media. How fuck's that?
Yeah, from a parent standpoint,
Parents
I
are
would
fucking
agree with it
annoyed.
because
Like, even though at the end of the day,
these
parents
American
don't really
children are
want
fucked.
exposure
Yeah.
to that stuff, but yeah, they're pissed off now because the government are like fucking. It's almost like the government now are controlling what your kids can do.
So apparently, the ByteDance, who owns TikTok, has until the 19th of January to sell the company, or TikTok will be banned in the United States. But then people just use a VPN, bro. Like, just get a VPN, problem solved.
Yeah.
You know, like,
So your 19th of Jan, it'll come in, and if you're not prepared.
But then everyone uses a VPN, and they'll be like, nothing ever changed.
Yeah.
I mean, I think most people use VPN to this day and age, don't they? So, or fucking know of a way to, they're not a difficult thing to obtain, are they?
One thing I seen today that made me sick. They were talking about the prices of passport renewals all around the world.
Oh.
And Australia is nearly double every other country.
How much do you pay?
$421 just to renew your passport.
Are you taking the piss?
Yeah. I think a passport here is something like 100.
Yeah, in America it was like high hundreds. In England it was
fucking
about
£80
the
over
same.
here, bro. It's like 89 quid.
It was like, that's what I mean. Australia is just, when it comes to taxation in Australia, we are just getting fucked hard.
That being said, let's have a look. What is $4.50 like AUD to fucking?
It worked out that I think the guy said that he only pays $100 and something Australian for his passport.
To be fair, right? That's still £225. That's still fucking nearly quadruple. Holy fuck! Why is it so much?
It was funny because then they go, "Oh, do you still want to go to Bali?" And he goes, "Fucking oath!" And it's like, because in Australia, everyone, like all the bogans, love going to Bali because it's like a cheap holiday.
Why the fuck are you so much to buy a fucking passport, bro? That's ridiculous.
So yeah, alcohol, cigarettes, or travel.
So they're still treating you guys like your prisoners, huh? They don't want you to escape.
Much. So you work, you'll bust your ass at work, and then you pay fucking half your wage to the government.
Yeah, so mine was this is 10 years. I had to check that. Old school passport, they're blue now or some shit, bro.
Yeah.
That was the last ever like fucking burgundy passport because we left fucking Brexit. We now fucking got a stupid fucking passport. But yeah, this is 10 years. I think I paid 80 quid. And then I might have paid that bit more because I got the photo taken. That's about like £5 to get the photo taken. But you do a smartphone now. If you've got a smartphone, you just fucking stand against a wall. Click, take a fucking 100 pictures, upload it to a fucking website. I'll pick one and go, yeah, there you go, cool. I think it's £80 and then maybe like a £5 for like postage. So yeah. For 10 years, you can't really argue. It's what it isn't. Not that I've used mine. I think I used mine about 6 years ago to go to Prague.
Do you even need a passport though if you're not actually passing a port?
Some places require a passport, like some workplaces. I don't know why, but they'll ask, like, if you want to apply for a new job, some places want a passport, which is stupid. I guess it's like a government ID. Like you can get like little fucking stupid cards. and
Yeah,
shit,
so
but
if
not
I'm going from Tasmania to Antarctica, I'm not
fucking-
passing any
Yeah.
ports.
A mate of mine came over from the Netherlands, and we drove to Scotland. And we're like, get your fucking passport ready, bro. I was like, make sure your fucking passport's ready. He's like, they're gonna fucking check you at the border, bro. Like, you fucking foreigners are waiting for you. And he's like, so he's got his passport, bro. He's like, already. He's like, we're done. He's like, what? I was like, he's like, you don't fucking need a passport to Scotland, you dickhead. I was like, it's part of the fucking country. He's like, you're a prick. But then you need one to go to. I assume you need to go to Northern Ireland, which is still part of the UK, but I would assume you need a passport to fly to Northern Ireland.
Yeah, imagine how intense it would be in some of the Eastern European countries and
Oh.
like heading towards Russia and stuff.
There's a guy on YouTube called Sabbatical,
Yeah.
and he's been to like Africa, all around Africa. He did loads of Asia. He went to Kazakhstan, then he went to Russia. And as soon as he had his fucking passport, bro, they were like, follow me, please. He's like, oh fuck.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm in the shit now, bro. He's like, I'm gonna get fucking done here. But he said he went to there's some part of Russia, like they're all chilled. He went to like one part of Russia where they basically locked him up for fucking a week. Like they basically tried to stitch him up. And he ended up getting off with it, and then like I got the fuck out in hell out of Dodge and just never went back to Russia. Like, I don't know.
Yeah. It's fucking scary though when you're in a country where they don't speak English and something goes wrong. Like, yeah.
Bro, Russian sounds terrifying.
I've definitely been in some pretty hairy situations myself.
Yeah,
But
I'd hate to go to one of those countries where they will lock you up for the littlest thing that in America wouldn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, like North Korea, you tear a poster off a wall.
Yeah.
Like
Harry.
Fucking 20 years fucking hard labor. It's like, what? It's terrifying, really. It's like fucking. I find it interesting though. Like you see these videos of people going all over the world. You think, just you fucking crazy bastard. Like. So yeah, just. Like, why would you want to go to Russia and North Korea, and especially North Korea? Like, what possesses someone to go? Yeah, I want to go to the most fucking weird place on earth. It's like dark tourism, and it's like fucking.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. Like, a lot of people thrive on that sort of dark tourism.
You won't catch me going anywhere near.
Like going to places where you sort of feel out of your element and
like unsafe,
negative, like North Korea, Russia.
If I feel like that, bro, I'll just go to fucking Leeds somewhere. It's fucking rough enough.
I don't think you'll find too many Americans booking that flight to North Korea.
Yeah,
they absolutely hate us.
I don't think like anybody do they?
The devil, kill him.
Like imagine, anything to do with like where the Taliban is. Like, it doesn't matter who you are, you'd be fucking shitting yourself if you're in an area where there's like Taliban and you're the only foreigner in that area.
But yeah, looking through his videos, right? He's done
Northern
Ireland, freaking, you name it, right? He's done all round everywhere, and then he went to Russia, Eastern Russia. He said, and he was in his hotel one day, and the Russian fucking cops turned up, basically arrested him, drug tested him, falsely did it. I was like, man, it's just. But apparently, it's a common thing. Like, if you're a foreign tourist, it's quite a common thing to just. If they don't like the way you look or talk or anything about it. Fucking
they pin some shit on you like you're a
spy. Pin some shit. Fucking took you there for a week, scare the shit out of you, then go, don't come back, basically. But can you imagine like having no contact for a week?
You're a spy. We saw you using a camera.
Oh shit. You know what? You can't say no. I wasn't using the camera. I was vlogging. Why are you fucking vlogging? Well,
that's exactly what a spy would say.
Exactly. I said, what a fucking you. Oh no. Terrifying.
it wouldn't matter who you were in a situation like that. And you've got like fucking all these soldiers with guns pointed at your head and that. It's like, yeah, you just pretty much have to do exactly what they say.
Yeah, but like, and even if you speak like a bit of the language, it's still it's still fucking terrifying, right? Because you're being accused of something you ain't fucking done. They're not gonna, it's them against you in it, and if you're in their country, what can you fucking?
Like in a way, it is good though when you have people filming like a journal when they're traveling in those countries because like if
Like I said,
their
rinse out
footage
these
gets
fucking glasses
seen, it's
and
like
grab a beer.
it exposes what the people are up to. Why sometimes if you're in a really hairy situation like in a city alleyway or something and something goes down, it's like just pull your camera out and start filming. and sometimes it can just completely shut down the situation. It can work the other way though, and then you get fucking the shit kicked out of you and lose your phone or your camera.
Yeah, they steal all your shit. Oh.
Yeah, I remember you saying when you went to one of the Texas
Houston.
one of the Texas cities and you said that there was fucking shooting going on and you were
Yeah,
like
our first
fucking
night
on
there,
edge.
wife and I are just walking around broad daylight.
Yeah.
And we're about to go down this alley way. Well, it wasn't really an alleyway, it was just another whatever. And there a bunch of people.
Yeah.
all hanging out.
Yeah.
And they may have had gang affiliation.
Yeah.
And they were all just hanging out by this water fountain. All of a sudden you hear bang, 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 and they all freaking scatter. One of them fell backwards into the water fountain. And I look at the wife, I go, we're going to go this way. So we start walking. And then one of the people that was over there starts following us, like walking behind. So I'm like kind of walking sideways. So I'm like keeping an eye. And I'm just kind of walking. And then like we get to like the edge of the street where you got to cross the street. And I just turn around. The guy's like, what was that? What do you think that was? I said, I don't know. I said, could have been fireworks, but it sounded like gunshots to me.
Yeah.
And he just kept following it. It was just weird as hell. So I was getting ready to get mugged. And finding a police officer in that area was like, you didn't see him.
Yeah.
Like the cops didn't hang out in that location. Because,
Sort of like New York where you see them on foot and stuff.
You freaking see all the, like, there was just like train tracks and just tent city. You just see all the homeless people. Every street corner had people bent halfway over because they're all on fentanyl. It was disgusting.
So where was that? Houston,
Houston, Texas. Absolutely disgusting.
Yeah. Sounds like a place I need to stay away from.
Yeah, I wouldn't recommend. I mean, to go there, go there during the daytime, even though, possible gunshots and stuff in the daytime. It's still kind of a shady area. But yeah, they had like good food trucks and stuff. We hit up some food trucks, things like that. Some decent restaurants. It was just one of those things. Like after that first night, it was like we were down in that same area, like within a couple days, just going out to a restaurant. We're like, we got to get out of here before dark. Because we got to walk to the car. And then I'm not walking around this area in the dark.
Cheers, Paul, brother. Cheers,
I'll be back.
Bill. Cheers, Lady G. Good to see you. Just the usual shit show here. Drinking a couple of bevies. Talking trash. 40 degrees Celsius here today, boys and girls. She's going to be a hot one.
Fuck that. I've got one fucking stout and it's a shit one.
What is it?
Fucking Black Heart.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I've got a heap of hype stouts in the cellar, but yeah, nothing worth opening. Especially on a 40-degree day. Imagine opening some big hype stout.
That, bro.
Time for another Miller Lite.
That'll probably go well for you, Sam. 8.4% side.
Yeah.
My own stout, so
I'd smash that.
You're good, yeah.
Yeah, all good here. Okay.
Yeah, your mum's got no. So,
I'm not surprised. She was...
I can hear a whippet going.
Yeah, I've got a fucking Black Heart. It's the only stout in the fridge, which is unusual. I've got plenty of shit on draft. But yeah, that 8.4% cider, that's like a fucking. This is still cider as well, which is it's not really like winter beer, is it? It's like a.
Is that a big bottle? Looks like it's sort of.
Yeah, fucking 500 bottle, bro.
Yeah.
8.4%. That'll put you on your fucking bottom, mate. Yeah. There must be a. That being said, 8.4%, mate. That's not going to do anytime soon, right? That's going to be fine for like a good fucking. That's going to be great till summer. I've got these shitty Camden beers that day. Fucking just easy. 5.1% Italian pill. Just smashable.
Yeah. I always hear of Camden. Is it Camden Hellas or Camden Pill?
Camden Hells, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Gemini. Yeah, it's all right. The Camden and one of them, they're just okay, right? They don't make anything bad. Like for personally, I don't think nothing's. It's not offensive. It's just nothing great. It's nothing out of the ordinary. It could be anything, but they try and pass off as like a macro breed that do craft, which is a bit strange. Like,
yeah.
I don't rate them personally. They're all right. These are off my old man. He bought a 12 pack and gave me a couple, so I'm trying.
Yeah, that'd be the sort of beer they're probably like decent price too.
And he said they were. What did he say? He said they were 27 quid for 12 cans, which isn't too bad. It's a bit on the pricey side, but if they're classing it as like their craftier side of things, then I guess £27 for 12 cans ain't too bad. But
the old red breast.
A little red
Puppy's
breast.
about to get lit.
I've got fucking that side still. I've not even fucking touched it, have they? Little fucking Jack just.
Oh yeah.
Don't really touch it. Just not
really. On the old Jack.
I'm not really a fucking whiskey or sour mash or kind of bourbon guy, so it just kind of.
Cheers, Tanner, brother.
All right, Tanner. Yeah, just kind of sits there.
Links in the OGs for any of the US boys if you want to join. And Anderson, if you still want to join, bro, just use that link I sent you before. Have you met Ginger Yeti, Bumpy? Or like, do you follow him, or does he?
I don't believe in Sasquatch.
Ginger Yeti's your guy, man.
I love how you just said it so like comfortably.
Yeah. I don't Ginger Yeti came into that he does a lot of.
I may have. I don't know. We'll have to...
Yeah, he's a road. He's not a road.
He's got road in his name, so he's gonna be okay. I
does
used
look
to be bumpy road. So
like a tour
Yeah.
manager. I won't say road. He was like a tour manager
Good
for like.
Cleveland boy. Very similar like music passion to PA Paul Brew News.
I'm sure he did like a few months ago. He was doing something with Lamb of God or something. He's like out tour with those guys and a few of the bands. Like, fucking dude, I'm not jealous. Maybe a little bit. Yeah, like, not jealous. Maybe a little bit, but kind of jealous. But do I have a fucking watch? Oh, shit.
Yeah, well, he's done like a lot of road work for like bands that do like Varkin and stuff. Like pretty fucking sick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not clean. No, but he'll do.
Every time I do one of those chug like videos and like he'd be like, "Oh yeah, I know these guys," or "I've worked with these guys." It's like that.
But I was listening to some
Fucking
fucking. I've been listening to some fucking right random shit recently. So I say random. It's not like random, but some a bit of all sorts. Like just like landmarks for French.
Yeah.
Some good stuff. Like Wind Wake. I'm like looking through my fucking like my like recommended for like recent lot.
Yeah.
Oh, those are.
I don't know why. I just started getting back into the old Parkway lately. Been
Partway, mate.
loving
I'm
it.
going to see them in October.
Like, how good was that video I said? It like just pumped me up.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just love the fact that they're just good old boys from Australia, live on a coastal town, like very relaxed, and yeah, just happen to get into like metalcore music and take on the world sort of thing. It's pretty cool. But yeah, their fucking stage presence and the whole show
It's
now
unreal, yeah.
gone to that next level. That gig you go to, Simo, is going to be fucking unbelievable.
Oh man, I'm very excited.
Were the
I'm eating
tickets
Friction,
pricey or was it decent? Like,
£80 for
Yeah.
standing. Which
yeah, that's probably like
I
mid
don't know if it's too
range
bad,
though,
to be
wouldn't
fair.
it? Yeah,
Yeah, I can't really can't grumble at all, to be honest with you, mate.
yeah. See,
For
if
like
I work
the
that out
price
in
of what
Aussie
you're getting,
dollars, that's
is-
probably mid range. Like, it's not in that same ballpark as fucking Metallica and all that shit, but it's
I paid
still
£150.
still fairly pricey.
150 to see Metallica, and they were not that great, man.
Hey,
Cheers, everybody.
cheers,
Hello.
brother.
How are you all this evening?
Very well. Just starting to get quite lubricated.
Lubricated.
I just had to
Oh,
clear my
no.
walk and drive and everything because we got about 3-4 centimeters of snow today.
Yep.
Had to make sure
Yeah,
the old lady can get
it'd
out to
be
work.
pretty tough every time you want to leave the house. You got to go to all this effort.
Well, if it was me leaving the house, I would have just said screw it, but I don't want the missus to have to deal with all that.
Yeah.
Was a
So
guy.
are you familiar with these two guys, Anderson? So you got Simo, he's from the north in England, and
Yeah, I watch
Bumpy
Stimo
here-
sometimes.
Bumpy's from the like New Hampshire, like New England region.
No, I'm not familiar with Bumpy.
Yeah. Good boys.
He
Hang
drives
out
a
with them all the
That's why they
time.
call him Bumpy.
But yeah, we've got to introduce you to Joey because yeah, he's a Browns fan like you are.
well, cheers, Ginger.
Cheers. Yeah, we just hooked up on Facebook tonight, so I'm sure I'll end up
Cool.
meeting up with him at some point.
Joey's fucking. Joey is like a mix of fucking social media.
You'll
mixed
fit
bag.
right in with Lep because you got the beard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you heard of a band, Sammy, called 156 Silence?
No.
If you want to hear something fucking mad, right? The 156/Silence, right?
Yeah.
They released like a new album recently, and the only right, fucking brutal. It's mad. It's like a fucking mash of everything put into one, right? It's
Yeah.
like the first album they've done with like any real production and kind of Vogue, like real fucking thought behind it. It's fucking mad. I was like, I didn't think she's like, what's this shit? I was like, it's great. She's like, it just sounds like what I imagine. Helson's like, well, so we're on to a winner. It's like fucking one for the that's it, that'll do it. If you don't like it, that's great. But
what is it? A blend of like a heap of different
just
metal
fucking all
genres
sorts of
or
mad
something?
shit, bro. Like
Yeah,
I
that's
found it
good.
from a guy on YouTube called Steve OG, right? Steve O and like an apostrophe G. He does
Yeah.
like all sorts of fucking like basically like what we see fucking bit of all sorts. And he reviewed their album, interviewed the guys. Was
Yeah.
like, and they seem proper fucking just as most guys, they're just fucking normal dudes, like, you know, they're just having a great time. And I listened to it and went, that was an experience, bro. That was definitely something. It was like, I don't know how the fucking, like, it's, I don't know where you put it, right? It's like a lot of genres just kind of fucking mashed into one, but it works.
Yeah, I'll have to have a listen to it. Sounds good.
What? Oh, he disappeared. I was going to ask him, what band was that?
I can't remember. He said one, it had a couple of numbers and then silence or something. He's probably pressed the wrong button.
That's easy to do, especially after a couple of drinks.
What are you drinking anyway, brother?
I got this beer here. It's called Pack Leader. It's a honey kolsch.
Yep.
And
oh,
it's
yeah, cool.
It's from a cool brewery.
This
It's out in the middle of
fucking
nowhere.
There's too many buttons.
Yeah.
Fucking too many buttons.
He was just about to ask you the name of the band, Simo.
They're called 156/silence. Or 156 silence.
156 silence.
Oh, that comes right up. Yeah. I'll have to check them out.
Cheers, Rob. Good to see you, brother.
Right, Rob, how are you, pal?
What's Rob doing? Rob want to come up for a beer? It's probably too late.
He put something in for saying, I think his exact words were, "Hi, Chinese Regan been out, taxi, Uber, waiting food." I was like, okay. I was like, Rob's had a great night. Yeah.
Well, if you do want a beer, Rob, yell out and come up. Just give us a message, dude.
Yeah. Well, he's just a massive words like something like.
It's cool. Like, yeah, you just get like people just in different situations. Like someone will be sober, just chilling at home, and then other people are out and they're fucked and they've had too many.
Since like 3 o'clock, which is a while. What's the free?
Yeah, I'm just getting started here. This is my first beer.
Yeah. No, normally I would be just getting started, but I did night shift. So, like, I've been going for about 4 hours and, like, I haven't got real tired yet, but I could see myself just, like, starting to fall asleep at some stage. Because, I've done night shift and I haven't gone to bed. So.
Night shift's a weird animal, and if you've never done it, then you don't truly understand what it's like.
Yeah.
I mean, I can remember working night shift and going in the bars at 6 in the morning and starting to do shots, and people are looking at us like we're crazy. Like, hey, we just got off work. This is our 5 o'clock.
Yeah, exactly. Nah, people definitely don't understand if they've never done it. I've had people in my neighborhood, like I've been getting beers out of the car and stuff at like fucking 6:30 in the morning. They're like, "What's he doing?" Like,
I did it a while back, like about 10 years ago, and it used to fuck me up because I know you get a few days off. We had 2 days off, which was like the Saturday, Sunday, and then you're back on the day shift. It's like,
that's where it's fucked. Like, that's what I do. Yeah. I do that whole rotating thing. It's fucking shit.
I was like, is it daytime? Is it nighttime? What day is it? I was like,
I'd rather just do nights all the time, and then my body would get used to it.
I had a friend that did this weird shift in a factory. He would work 3 days on and then have 2 days off and then back to 3 days on again. But every time he went to 3 days on, it was a different shift. So it'd be day shift for the 3 days, 2 days off, like mid-afternoon evening shift for 3 days, 2 days off, night shift. And then it just kept rotating like that.
Yeah.
That would be terrible.
Yeah, that's what we do, but we do like full weeks of it. So it's fucking shit. Like, yeah, you're constantly fighting a battle, like, because your body doesn't know when to shut down and when to sleep and when to have beers and when to eat.
Just not for me. It's like Chubby Philmon. He starts at like fucking 4 a.m. or some shit. And he's done by like 2. I'd rather start later and finish later. I'm not a morning person at all.
Neither am I. No way.
Fucking hate mornings. I'd much rather start at like 10 a.m. or some shit, or like dinner time and just do whatever.
Yeah, there's been a couple of times I've got Trilby drinking at like stupid hours just because of it, and then he like gets angry with me. You got me drunk at this time.
Mate, we met in Birmingham.
The Alkanauts. Cheers, boys. Good to see you.
He got kicked out for slurring, and Brad was wanking, man. Brad was falling off his chair and all sorts, staggering around and filling a beer. Yeah, you know, that when she kicked him out, he's like, "Are you taking the piss?" He's like, "That cunt can't even fucking stand up, and you're kicking me." I was like, "Oh no." Like, just go quietly, bro. He's like, it's easy. Just go quietly, Phil. I'm like, don't make a scene. I was like, I mean, this is the same guy who walked into a bar and went, "Oh, 20% beer. I'll have that one." You know, how's your thing? I think it was a 20% ice box. I was like, "Oh no." He said, "Try that." I went, "What the fuck is that?" It's like drinking petrol. It's just definitely not for me. But
man, I think it's Brewdog just released a beer called Cold Beer, at least here up in Cleveland.
Yeah.
And
we had that here too.
And the one local venue I go to, the Agora, they have it on draft, and the owner's like, "You got to try it. You got to try it." So the first time I went to order it, all the bartenders like, "What are you talking about? All our beers are cold. Like, why are you being a smart ass?" I'm like, "No." The owner told me to order it. It's called Cold Beer. Trust me. Look at your taps. And they all turned around and looked and they're like, "What? We didn't even know we had that."
yeah, he was drinking this. It was called Keys Double Fudge. A double fudge ice box from the Netherlands.
Yeah, anything caramel by them is fucking awesome.
He's like, "Try that." I went, "Fucking hell, bro." I was like, "What?" He's like, "It's great." It's like, "Not for me."
Yeah, they're like a Dutch brewery, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just the breakfast beer for the Dutch.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know a lot of Dutch guys. That's not what you can drink.
Any sort of caramel beer they have, it's like just this fucking like sweet caramel fudgy thing, and it's so fucking nice, and it just goes down real well. I don't know what percentage are they, Simmer.
This one was 20%.
Yeah.
Did you say 20?
Yeah, 20. Yeah.
Wow.
That's a night ender.
The fucking weekend, I'm on a night ender.
Yeah. Dutch breakfast.
Shit, kill me, bro. Honestly, I mean, a mate of mine, right, he's called Sander. I've known him for years. We've been to festivals and shit. I met him at a festival. In fact, our first interaction was, he said, "Hey, try this beer. It's called the Grolsch Cannon, which is about fucking 12% or some shit." He's like, "Is that cool?" I was like, "Oh, no." He's like, "Are you sure?" I was like, "Yeah, man." I was like, "I don't feel so great." He's like, "Yeah, I'm not surprised, bro." He's like, "I think I might have fucked you up." I was like, "You don't fucking say." I was like, "My legs don't work." I'll have 2 pints. But after that, we became really good mates. Yeah. After you tried to kill me at a festival once. Yeah.
Anderson, have you got any horror stories when have you been to Belgium?
I've been to Belgium lots of times.
Yeah, have you done like the whole thing where you get fucked up and you don't realize how drunk you are, and then you're like mega fucked?
Oh, I've done that in lots of places. But when I'm traveling with the bands, even though we go to all these cool places, we don't have a lot of time in them normally. I mean, maybe we'll have a day off somewhere, but usually we're there at the venue all day and then on to the next one. So even though I've been to a lot of these places a lot of times, I've never really seen much, which is a shame.
Yeah.
But there's a few places where I've gotten pretty wrecked. Don't remember getting back. Got drugged in Poland once. That wasn't fun.
Shit.
Oh, fucking hell. I mean, that's.
If you ever get lost, just look for the red lights. They'll lead you back home.
Yeah. Roxanne.
Right. Yeah, Sam, that was the menu, right? And obviously, they didn't bother with the 4%. They started up in number 13, which was the 8.5%.
Yeah.
So it went from 8, 10, 11, 14, 15, 20.
God.
And they were like, I'm a bit fucked. Like, I'm not surprised, lads. It's like, look at the menu, boys. It's like, that
Yeah, well, you know that, like, the brewery from California that do all the massive fucking imperial stouts and barley wines, and they're all around, like, 20%. We did a session here in Melbourne, and we had about 15 of these variants, and every single person in the bar was absolutely fucked, like, legless. As far as never had a problem with like refusing service. On this one day, they stopped pretty much anyone from ordering anything else because everyone was just completely trolleyed. I was that fucked. I hooked up with one of my female mates. I lost my mobile phone. I walked about 5 kilometres through a construction site. I couldn't get into my accommodation. Like, everyone's got all these horror stories. Like, it's like, fuck it. Yeah, I think it was that big of an event. They're talking about they can't ever do that again because it was just too full on.
Too messy.
You can't have all these people drinking that many, like, 20% beers and thinking that it's okay.
Man, I just saw Mr. B's comment there. Somebody got him a bottle of the snake venom. That stuff.
Yeah. I remember you guys doing that review. That was funny.
Fuck that.
That stuff is rough.
Yeah, I can imagine. What is it, like 67%? Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
I mean, that's like just about legal, right? Surely.
It's Scottish, isn't it?
Yes.
There's bought a bottle of snake venom for myself. I've been to try. I think I'll avoid answer from a 60. Jesus. Nah, that's a.
Yeah, I remember when Geordie had it. Geordie had it with his mate, and Geordie had like a tiny little sip, and then his mate had like 2 big gulps, and his mate was absolutely fucked.
I'm pretty sure that it comes with a warning in the bottle, right? It says like you can only drink fucking X amount, like before it becomes unsafe or something.
Yeah, it says like 1.5 centiliters or something, like basically a shot. You're only supposed to take a shot of it. And it's funny because on the bottles it says that there's something like 28 alcohol, like UK alcohol units.
Yeah.
Yeah, please enjoy small doses, 35 ml measures, which is. I don't think that's a shot. What's 35?
Yeah, well, it all started with Brewdog, didn't they? They started doing a few that were around to like 30%.
So it's like a shot, yeah, like a UK shot, basically. So
did it start with Brewdog or did it start with Sam Adams? Sam Adams
they could have done something similar.
Didn't they do that Sink the Bismarck or something? What you think it's called?
Right, that's the one that I always think of. Brewdog Sink the Bismarck.
There's actually
after that, it was that other company that made one bigger, and then they made the nuclear penguin.
Yeah.
And then
it kept going to and fro, and they were like battling each other.
Stronger, Sam, called Baith Fire, which is 75%.
I think my review of that comes out tomorrow, maybe. I actually have that one too. But I did that one solo.
75% ABV. I mean,
That's cool.
mother of that is something.
After I did
That three simple words. That's not beer.
I was saying,
well,
holy
after
shit.
I did my reviews of both those beers, somebody mentioned something in the comments, and I looked it up, and they kind of cheat because
They add like grain alcohol to it.
Sometimes, but that's the weird thing, like because they ice distill it down, and then they want it to be 67% or 75%, and when they test it, if the alcohol is higher than that, they water it down with the base beer, which is fine to me. But if it's lower than that, they add grain neutral spirit to bring it up to the level it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
So then, like, maybe the bottle you have is actually just the beer, or maybe the bottle you have is the beer with some added grain neutral spirit to it, which kind of sucks.
Yeah.
I'd want it to just be the beer.
I mean, you might
So
as well
it's
just
kind
drink
of cheating.
white spirit at that point. You might as well just get like paint strip and go fuck it. Let's have a fucking shot of paint strip.
I've got the 100th bottle. Mine contains absinthe.
Oh mate, I was watching Paul and his son.
The snake venom was kind of like a higher proof whiskey. I mean, I could sit there and sip the snake venom like you sip like a nice high proof whiskey, but that beat deer or bear, however you say fire, that's straight moonshine. That's
just like
Everclear.
That dragon fire, isn't it? Basically, it's just like
Right.
dragon fire, just fucking bloody tits. That
I mean,
can't be
smelling it just burns your nostrils.
Yeah, I can imagine.
I'm
They
just
use it
going
in
the
Formula
Dunny
One
boys to
racing.
be back.
They probably do use it in race cars.
Yeah.
I mean, it's jet fuel. It's
just fucking nitrous. Sit on your car, man.
I actually picked them up as a 2-bottle package, so I got both bottles at the same time, and it came with a glass. That's the glass you're supposed to drink it out of. It's like a shot glass.
Like a tiniest whiskey glass ever or some shit. It's like,
yeah. But it's definitely not a bottle to drink in one sitting, that's for sure.
I'm just not a whiskey guy. A lot of people are big into the spirits, but they're just beer for me. Beer and I used to drink loads of rum and like dark rums, but it used to cost a fortune trying to locate a decent dark rum from that wasn't just a supermarket crap.
I mean, I enjoy a good whiskey, but I'm not big into the whiskey, if that makes sense.
Yeah. I think that a lot of people they're like big whiskey drinkers like the occasional beer, or like beer drinkers like the occasional sort of.
I'm 50-50.
Yeah, yeah, but he's like, fuck. I'm calling it fucking sign me up, son.
Yeah.
About a year or two ago, I was down in Knoxville, Tennessee, and we were at a bar, and they had a bottle of Pappy Van Winkle on the shelf. And my friend and I are like, how much is that for a pour? And the bartender's like, I don't know. How's $40 sound? US. We're like, yeah, sold, done. Pour it. And then my friend was friends with the bar staff, and he found out later that was not the price at all. And they were not happy with the bartender for selling it that cheap.
You're looking like double that shit.
If not more, yeah.
Yeah.
It was good, but I don't think it's as good as everybody makes it out. Like,
I suppose
pay that high price for it.
Make a profit, right? But they still have to make a profit on that shit. So you're gonna get.
Well, that's the thing. Yeah, when Pappy first came out, back before it got all the hype, it was like a $30 bottle of whiskey.
Yeah.
When they got all this hype behind it, and then it's like 1,000, 6,000. Now you got to get a ticket. You still might not get it.
Well, there's a state representative here in the state of Ohio who's trying to change that because he's, for some reason, has a hair up his ass that he doesn't want people buying these rarer whiskeys for trade and to like resell them. He wants people just to be able to buy them to drink them. So his idea, he's trying to pass a law where at the liquor store, if you buy one of these more rare whiskeys, the liquor store has to open the bottle in front of you and then reseal it. Because he thinks that somehow that's going to keep people from reselling it.
I mean, I can see pros and cons, right? I get it, but fucking just let people do what people want, man. I mean,
Right,
fads and trends come and go, right? Give it fucking, like anything, like fucking.
I understand, like,
fucking like it.
I understand, like, wanting to try to do something about it, but making the liquor stores open the bottle in front of you and then reseal it, like, that's just sounds dumb to me. I hope it doesn't pass.
Yeah. Does he not understand that once you open it, it starts oxidizing?
I'm sure he doesn't. I'm sure he knows nothing about booze, just politician, so he has to do something wrong. But it just sounds crazy to me.
These hype things, there's like a mate of mine, I think he said he paid £45 for a single beer from Troon. I was like, bro, have you got like an unlimited fucking bank account or what? I was like, £45 for a single beer. It's like, what does it wank you off at the same time or what? I was like, fucking for that money, I was like, is it worth it? I was like, I get that beer's a hype, but £45 for a single fucking can of beer, bro. Like, you are. That's just ridiculous. I couldn't. I don't think I could justify it in no way. Could I just? It's like.
Out of the amount of beers that I've had super hype on them, to where like I've tried them, and I'm just like, I've had better beers that aren't even hyped, So when I see like that stuff from like what the hell brewery is it? Well, you get the Alaskan Brewing Company out there with their like $1,000 bottle of stout that they have and whatever going on.
Oh yeah.
Like,
the thing is though, right? You put the price tag.
I couldn't see that. I mean, I'm sure it's a good stout, but I don't think it's probably $1,000 worth good.
You put that price tag on there, somebody will fucking buy it because the price tag's on there. It's like
I should probably leave this conversation then because I've spent $400 on a bottle of beer.
Oh man.
What?
Yeah.
Why? How? Why? No, that's crazy, bro.
It was time and place. I'd had a good year with work and happened to just run across it. Never seen it before on the shelf. And I was like, I'll never see this again. It was the 2021 Sam Adams Utopias.
Yeah, I guess if you have the money, then it's yeah. If you're someone like me, kind of on a budget, it's like
I couldn't do it now, but a couple of years ago when I was just right place, right time, happened to see it. I'm like, I'll never see this again. I can afford to spend that kind of money right now as long as I don't buy any other beers this month.
Yeah, I could have got it for $250. They were selling it.
Right.
I went to the Sam Adams in Boston, and they had them on sale, $250. This was 10. It was at least 10 or 11 years ago.
I mean, that's usually about what they go for.
Yeah, but the after sale stuff, they're on the 400.
But I've never seen it before out in the wild. Never seen it in the wild. And this beer store in Washington, D.C. had 2 bottles of it. I couldn't even believe it. I saw it on the shelf first. No. Not. And it's,
we don't really get like we get hype beers, but not to that like level of. I think the most I paid is like 40 quid. Like for like, and that was like one of fucking 20 or some shit. And I drank it. It was okay. Just sort of nothing special, but at the time again, it was like I had the money, fucking, and I was like, I wouldn't do it again. I think that's
50. It was $50, but I didn't buy it, so I didn't. It was free to me. So.
Sammy, what's the most you paid for a beer? A singular beer, it's just the one.
I haven't paid the sort of money that Anderson did for you. There's been some like hyped imperial stouts. I've paid around the $100 mark, but nothing any more than that.
I've seen people pay hundreds of dollars for some of the Dark Lord variants from Three Floyds.
Yeah.
I would never pay that for them, but I've seen people in the aftermarket pay for that.
Yeah. See, I I really wanted to try some Anchorage stouts. Really, really keen. Do you know who Anchorage are, Anderson? They're
Yeah, isn't
from
that the brewery we were
Alaska.
just talking about from Alaska?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I called
So,
it the Alaskan Brewing Company. Yeah, Anchorage. Yeah.
It's Anchorage. Yeah.
So their hype shit in America is sort of around $100 mark. I could have got one of their top-notch beers. It was like a sort of a blend of a barley wine and an imperial stout, but it was going for about $140. I'm like, nah, fuck that.
Well, I remember seeing them when they first came out years ago, and you could get their cans for like $8-10 a can. And everybody's like, well, it's coming from Alaska. It's probably expensive to ship it here.
Yeah.
$8-10 a can isn't bad. But now you see the prices of those beers. You're like, what happened? How are these so expensive now?
But that's the thing. You'll get their IPAs for like not much more than another IPA. So it doesn't make sense. Like I've got a Belgian Golden Strong Ale and an IPA from Anchorage in my fridge, and they weren't that expensive. So,
A couple months ago,
their dark beers are fucking like full on.
A couple months ago, my local beer store had probably 20 bottles of some beer from them that was all wax-covered bottle. They were, I don't know, maybe 16 ounce or something. And they were going for $60, $70 a bottle.
Yeah.
And they were all gone. They were all gone within a week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was shocked. I'm like, there's no way people are going to buy this.
Was it an Imperial Stout?
I don't even remember what the style was. I just remember it was a bottle, had a lot of wax covering on it, and it was 60, 70 bucks. Like, no way.
It was probably Blessed. Blessed or there's one that's got Devil in the name. But yeah,
I want to say it was
two beers.
I want to say it was
Two
covered
beers
in
that
white
are like
wax.
real sought after.
Yeah.
I want to say it was covered in white wax, if that helps at all.
Yeah.
I
I ended up having Blessed on keg, like a tap pour. And let me tell you, the hype is real. It was fucking phenomenal.
The craft beer store that I go to got in. He told me before they came in. He asked me if I'd be interested. And I said, "Hell no." And hopefully all these other people, because he said he talked to people and they said that they would purchase a bottle if you got it in because it was kind of pricey. So he was just like, he didn't want to like purchase them and then just have them put on the shelf because it's from the ones that make mother's milk, dragon's milk.
Dragon's milk, yeah.
And I hate dragon's milk. It's like super
I
thin,
know,
and it's not like the barrel aging's not good. I don't like it. A lot of people do like it. I don't care for dragon's milk. So they came up with one that was a Dungeons and Dragons collab.
I saw that.
$50 a bottle.
People would have went nuts for that.
And it sold. Like it was on the shelf for like a couple of days and it was all gone. It was like, wow.
Yeah.
At least he sold them, but I wouldn't.
I had one of those in my hand and asked the price. They said $50. I'm like, not for this.
Yeah.
I paid 40 quid for an Iron Maiden Imperial Stout. Big bottle. I bought two because I'm a schmuck.
Yeah, and didn't you say it was shit?
That is fucking shit. It was fucking awful.
I remember watching you drink it. You were real disappointed.
It was like, this tastes like cough medicine, bro. I was like, this is fucking.
No.
It was like black cough medicine with a hint of like licorice. Is like, this is fucking awful.
And they stuck you in with the name.
It was. I'm genuinely right. It's that bad. I was like, I can't drink. I was like, I'd just rather not drink this. It's like, I'm not a snob, right? But maybe I'm
it tasted like cough medicine with a hint of Steve Harris's.
I'm like, I've had better tasting cough medicine. They're like, my fucking son can enjoy this. Like, fucking enjoy this. Like, bye. Like, so there's a bottle up there that'll stay there forever unless somebody comes round that I really dislike and go, there you go, mate. You drink that. You enjoy that, mate. You take that away with you. Don't drink it. Take it home. Take it home. Open it at home. Far away from me. Where I'm not here. And then fucking you drink that, bro. And fucking hate it. And suffer as much as I think, you prick. Yeah. It was not bad.
Let's be honest though, most of the light music collab stuff's shit.
Shite, yeah.
Like, there hasn't been many real good ones.
No, it's like you see. I don't know if you get them over in like where you guys are, but especially around Christmas time, you get these tins, right? Like Queen, Kiss, Motorhead. Like there's just like a
Yeah.
tin, and there's a glass and a singular fucking bottle in there. Like $20 is like stay the fuck away. It's some shit macro beer made by somebody who doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Who's trying to flog you a $15 fucking tin that's got a picture of a band on it.
I have an Iron Maiden one of those.
Yeah. I have loads of Iron Maiden, fucking Motorhead, Queen, Kiss, fucking Rolling Stones, and they're all fucking shit. And they all just, I go, great. I was like, thanks for that. I was like,
I reckon the Metallica beer with Stone, that wasn't too bad.
that was all right, actually. I
Yeah.
thought it was okay. Yeah, that is, you know, it was, as far as like
Trying to
band
think of
beer
what
stuff.
else. I mean, some of the Trooper stuff with Robinsons has been all right.
I
but
don't think
yeah,
you brought the
Yeah.
Hamlet. They did
I remember you
Belgian.
saying that.
That was
stout
pretty good.
shit.
What else was the 666 Trooper was okay. Other
Over
than
here,
that-
it seems like a lot of brewery collabs with bands are always IPAs.
Yeah.
yeah.
So they're not terrible.
Yeah, I
Well,
want
like
to
you guys
see
like
like
IPAs, right?
I want to see a black metal band do like the fucking biggest
Fucking
barley
Imperial
wine.
Stout. Imperial Stout or fucking Dunkel Lager or something. Like yeah,
Well,
Jeez,
Jeff the
Andy,
King,
good to
Jeff
see
the
you,
King
mate.
did I think they did an Imperial Stout. I don't know if it was with Kiss or not, but it definitely looked like it had Gene Simmons on the label.
it wasn't
Yeah.
a stout. I did, however, get that from
Oh.
Auspex, which is 6.66% IPA.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, well,
it's
that fucking the Trivium and the
Oh,
Bullet for My Valentine one you
I
said you
ordered
did
them.
looked pretty cool.
and then they told me they sold out.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay. I was like, well, that's helpful. I was like,
And I know Machine Head did a couple of different ones,
oh,
like one in
you
the
still
US and one in the
Machine
UK.
Head. You can buy that called from Turning Point.
Yeah.
It's called Burn My Eyes.
I want to
It's a-
see Slayer do a red ale.
It's a
That would be cool.
4.8% pale ale, right? You can even get a T-shirt if you want. I'm for 30 quid, you can get a T-shirt. But there was also there was the Trivium beer, the Bullet beer, and there was something else came out by somebody else, like something local. I'll tell you what it's called, if I can spell correctly. Cane House doesn't work. Chain House might work, but Cane House doesn't work.
Yeah, that was that's the Jester King one called
Yeah,
Black Metal.
Oh yeah, that's sick. That looks awesome.
It's not a bad beer
Fuck
either. I mean,
yeah.
it's not special, but it's not a bad beer. You can drink it.
Is it like being Jester King? Is it a sour or is it like a different style?
That's Imperial Stout,
Oh yeah, cool.
Russian Imperial Stout. Yeah.
Like 12% or something.
Ooh, the sort of thing that puts those hairs on the old chest.
It says 10.8.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I think the one I had was 12.
They breweries change their ABVs sometimes. The most messed up thing is when you get a beer and then they put the ABV on the can or the bottle, and then you look it up on Untapped or on their website, and it's a totally different ABV, and you're like,
Yeah.
Right.
"Is this the same beer that you're posting?"
Or another thing, Bumpy, is you order a beer, like the same sort of thing. And you'll think, oh yeah, awesome, it's got Nelson, Sabro, and Citra in it. And then all of a sudden they've changed it and it's 3 completely different hops.
Oh,
Yep,
you're
no, that
with
happened
the,
recently. Yeah,
the
another
same.
person just did was same thing. Like I just went with what was on what I had in front of me. I'm like, hey, they're stating that it has 2 different hops that this can does not state. I don't know.
Cheers, Kyle, brother.
It was a beer called
We're all lubricated. It's a good way to be.
Beers Don't Fall. obviously rather than Tears Don't Fall, which tickled me a little bit.
Yeah, fuck. I remember Megadeth doing the beers with that, French Canadian brewery. I wanted to try and get them here in Australia, but I just had no chance. Because I fucking love Megadeth. I was like, I want that beer
I used
so
to really like
bad.
Megadeth, and then maybe it's just as tastes changed. I felt like they kind of went off the boil a little bit. But their older stuff is still fucking
I
awesome.
want a bit of peace sells, but who's buying?
I mean, like Countdown, Euthanasia, Killing, Peace Cells, so far, like, were all fucking great. And then, like, the other stuff was a bit like, stop. And then they put out something, I can't remember what it was, that fucking about fucking 20 years ago now. It felt like I was a kid. I was like sort of somewhere between a kid and adult. I was like, oh, that's okay, but I guess.
I went to see Megadeth, and as a guitar fan, it was just like you're in fucking heaven, like the whole time.
Yeah.
So
I got this shit as
fucking
well,
awesome.
Sam. It's a fucking red wine.
That's cool.
I bet that's equally as fucking shit as the Stars, but I don't open it. I bet it's just dreadful. It's been sat there for like a year now. Like I don't drink wine, but it looks cool.
I bet you the best band collaboration with a wine is Maynard's.
I'm just gonna say that. I bet you Tool's wine is really good.
Yeah.
I had the
Fuck
Slayer
yeah.
wine. That wasn't bad.
I watched a documentary about that. I reckon that place would be awesome to visit.
Yeah, I'm not
Is
a
he
wine guy,
Ca-
but I'd
is
love
he-
to go there.
Is he California?
I
Nevada.
thought it was Arizona.
Oh,
Nevada.
yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Arizona,
no,
Nevada,
it's-
somewhere like that.
Yeah, it's somewhere over there. Yeah.
Somewhat hot. Yeah.
It looks fucking
Yeah, exactly.
unreal, though. Mm.
Somewhere too hot for me.
Yeah.
Here, right now.
Just having fucking like 45 degrees. Honestly, Sam, right, I'd just have to move away for like 6 months. For it to
Yeah.
cool down.
I'm not really feeling it yet because it's only lunchtime, but mid-afternoon, I'll just feel like, fuck this shit. I'm going to
So
go
if I
get some
drink enough
ice and just
beer, I'll just pass out and fucking
bunker
forget it.
down.
I'd have to live underground.
Yeah. Fuck 'em all, man.
Well, there's certain parts in Australia in the state over from us where it's so hot, all their homes and stuff are underground. Like,
Oh, really?
yeah.
You know what? As far as fucking
I'll put the name of the town in the chat.
don't look too bad for fucking Brewdog Stout. One of one. Fucking shite. Black
So yeah, this Cuba Pedy. So that's the name of the city. It's known for being like an underground town because of the temperatures get so fucking hot. So everyone lives in these like little cave things.
Oh, it says it's a town in northern southern Australia. But that must be. It's just a no from me, bro.
But that's the thing. Like I live right down the bottom on the right near the coast. I'm down near fucking Antarctica, and it's like 40 degrees today and tomorrow. So imagine how hot it would be in the middle of Australia right now.
Record high.
That's Celsius. He's talking, Ginger.
Yeah.
Record high. 48.
If you want Fahrenheit, what is it? About 105 or something like that?
Too hot.
There you go.
It's too hot. It doesn't matter.
The record temperature, right, in Fahrenheit is 118.9 Fahrenheit. Fuck that.
I don't think we've seen that temperature here in New Hampshire.
That is a whole lot of no. 48.3 degrees. Nah, fucking no chance.
Some of our hottest days were like maybe 107.
Be out there, mate.
Yeah, well, if you don't hear from me tomorrow, I'm at the beach and I've got eaten by a shark.
Fucking shark.
Because because we're down south, as soon as we get the real hot temperatures, all the sharks come into shore and they're fucking snooping around. So yeah,
Popular Australian
real
beauty
dangerous.
eaten alive by a great white shark.
Yeah, it'd be a good way to go out, I reckon.
Be a hell of a legacy, mate. Wouldn't it?
I'm gonna do a Mick Fanning and just punch the cunt between the eyes.
You just need to
Make
go
sure you have a beer in the other hand.
Yeah, just take like a shark to his necklace and fucking stop the shark in the eye with the fucking teeth. Like fuck you, bro. Like fucking dude, Jason Statham's punching in the face, and you know, like in the Meg, bro. Like, it's the big shark I'll find and punch it in the face, and then I'll win because I'm hard nut. Well, I think there was a not so long ago. There was a British ex-military guy was out and about thinking he was obviously like fucking. He got done by a shark, thinking he was like invincible. Fucking the shark was like, "That's what you think, bro." Yeah, fucking. You think you are, bro? I'm fucking harder than you are.
Yeah, there's definitely people out there like that. It's like they'll get put in that sort of situation.
Yeah.
And they'll think, like it doesn't matter what it is, they're going to be okay. But the one thing that's awesome, Simo, lately is there's footage up in North Australia, a crocodile. So everyone thinks crocodiles are the fucking meanest things on the planet. There's a crocodile just sitting at the beach, just in there as the water's coming down, and a shark swims up to the crocodile. The crocodile doesn't know what the fuck to do. He's just sort of looking at it like, what's going on?
Nobody's on the croc.
And then the shark just goes, chomp, fuck you. And the crocodile's gone, and then all of a sudden that's his food.
I can imagine the croc
there's always something out there that's bigger than you. It's going to fuck you up.
Also, Alex is actually this on live. Fucking shock.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
We might have to do a raid and go over there.
The Brewdog Stout is actually drinkable. I'm surprised. It's
what's it called?
Blackheart.
Yeah.
Is that an imperial barrel aged non-alcoholic?
I wish. Yeah. It's 4.1%. Fucking never seen a barrel. Never seen a fucking imperial. Never seen fuck all in its life, but I can. And it's funny though because there's actually a shortage of Guinness in the UK, right? Because
I saw that.
The Dorado, who owned Guinness, had to throw away some batches of Guinness, and then mid-December.
You drunk it all.
I wish. Shut up, you know. But and then mid-December, there's some like 32,500 pints still, like fucking 20 kegs, some shit still. I was like, bro, just look, fucking whoever's pipes are just coming out with just fucking like backed up fucking shits, bro. Like they've stole it.
One thing I loved is that Paul Rudd, the actor from America that's in a lot of comedy films and that, he's got a heap of Guinness kegs like tapped up in his house. I'm like, that's pretty cool.
He said here 400 kegs of Guinness were stolen, equivalent to 35,200 pints. I mean, where did he put that, right? I mean, obviously the top comment was, did that make it into the Guinness World Book of Records?
How do you even steal that much beer?
All of a sudden, Simo's getting people around to Guinness parties.
So we got Guinness heist before we got GA6, bro. Like the comments are the best part. You're wankered.
Yeah, the fact that they've used Guinness Book of Records, that's cool.
Well, why are you doing that? Then shut them bin with you.
No, fuck off.
Hey, where's his flashy shirt from the other night?
Leave them alone.
Do you want them to?
Just leave them. No, don't need to see them. Just leave them there.
No.
Yeah.
You're embarrassed about drinking coal.
Yeah, you're a freak.
Is that because you got Canadian friends?
It's not. No.
Simo, Simo.
No,
Where's
it's
the
just shit.
Labats?
No. It's just shit. It's just watery fucking shit.
Oh,
Why are you
It's
drinking that
terrible.
garbage?
All right, fuck off. Go
It's
back
my
to fucking
smasher
what-
beer at the moment.
Go back
I'm
to
watching Metallica.
Normally,
you've been tugging
Anderson,
off the
normally
Lubricated
this is
last
my
half hour.
smasher beer.
You've
Yeah,
been tugging off the Lubricated last hour.
I'm trying to save money. That's why I got this shit.
For a hard-earned thirst needs a big cold beer.
I
and
tried
the best
drinking this,
cold
but all
beer
that
is
do was
Vic.
piss.
Vic Bitter.
I drank fucking 5 cans, right? Of course, like I felt nothing. I just wanted to piss, so I just give up. I was like, I just waste my time. I was like, I'm just literally wasting my time. Like fucking, it's just. So I was like, fuck it, I got deeper instead. You know?
Well, I'm gonna head off.
Take care, Bumpy.
You know
Pleasure
where I'm
meeting you.
going.
You going to Alex's?
Yeah, I haven't seen that
Yeah.
guy in
Yeah.
like a week and a half.
Nah, that's fair enough. As I said, we might even follow you over there.
Yeah.
Who's
I'm
he
gonna go
got on
drink-
there?
I'm gonna go
Drew?
drink a craft beer
He's
over
got
there.
Chadio on there. He's got
Yeah.
Chadio on there, bro.
Ugh,
Chodio.
would be awkward.
But
But we may see you again, but
Right. Cheers, guys. Ginger,
Okay,
it's nice meeting you. You got you do have a YouTube channel, obviously.
Yes.
All right.
yeah, you've got to follow each
I'll look
other.
you up. I want to see some of those big ass beers that you've drank. So, all right. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers,
mate.
brother.
Oh yeah, Simo, I might look you up too.
don't waste your time, mate. You're not missing much. Honestly, genuinely, like, you're not missing much, mate. Don't waste your time.
All right. See you later.
Adios. Mate, that can looks so tiny, Bumpy's fucking. He's like, like a little fucking
Yeah.
baby can.
You
So
can
since we were
tell,
talking
like,
about,
you can tell he's loving hanging with us, but he sort of it's like he feels like he has to make an appearance at Alex's.
Oh, fucking, I had a lot of shit. I fucking break my report today.
Hey, dirt bag.
What's happening, Drew?
What up?
Cheers, brother.
Oh,
Have you
shit.
met Anderson before, Drewy?
I have not.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Nice to meet you, man.
Congrats on
So
partnership.
Florida and Ohio.
Thank you.
Fucking
Oh,
man
nice.
like you, mate, getting his partner. Fucking.
So since we were talking about band and beer collabs, I cracked open one of these. Where's my camera?
The Whitechapel.
Oh yeah.
Whoa.
So yeah, that's the band you've been
bro,
working
fucking,
with.
I mean, bro, Whitechapel, like, were sick.
Hang
like,
on, I'll
these
blow
were
you up.
fucking-
Go again. Show us the can.
See if I can find the camera again.
There you go. That's cool.
Yeah, it's,
Fuck yeah.
Whitechapel's
It's a-
fucking sick, dude.
surprisingly, it's a red ale of all things.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
can't imagine why. Do you know what?
It's-
I'm surprised that, like, I was chatting to a mate, man, and said, someone like Ice Nine Kills needs to do Halloween beer, bro. I was like, fucking Ice Nine Kills and a Halloween beer would be fucking the perfect, like, collab. Because their entire fucking shtick is, like, fucking Halloween-y kind of horror films and shit. There should be some fucking, like, Halloween beer from, like,
I'm surprised they haven't done one.
yeah.
Maybe they're not beer guys.
Fucking hit me up, guys. If you want, if you taste
Yeah,
test, hit me up, bro.
they're more into their seltzers. There's probably a seltzer out there.
A Halloween seltzer.
Yeah. Well, that's laugh actually, because I mean, I didn't. I kind of listened to them a bit, but then obviously, like, they kind of took a little bit of a more metalcore direction. But you've got to laugh when the band can poke fun of themselves. It always makes me laugh. Like,
Yeah, I wonder if Parkway Drive have got a beer.
I wouldn't be surprised, bro.
I
Fucking-
could probably arrange one for them, possibly.
Apparently, Sam, the Parkway Drive sign got fucking stolen that many times. They actually moved it into the bush with all the snakes and spiders.
Yeah, yeah.
To be fair, right, if I could see Australians think that, I'm fucking having that, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So,
Like if you're going to Byron Bay, you'd be like, oh, I want to check out Parkway Drive.
yeah.
Well, there are a lot
feel
of
like-
band beer collabs out there that you've never even heard of because they do them with such small local breweries to the band.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, a lot of those
Yeah, see,
band collabs don't get
even one
distribution.
that I just thought of is Foo Fighters. Foo Fighters, obviously a massive.
I don't think we're
band.
allowed to talk about Foo Fighters, are we?
When they
But
no, but like
cancel for that shit.
massive band when they come to Australia, not the last tour, the one maybe the one or two before.
I mean, Dave Grohl
They
said to his
did a
wife, he's like,
collab with a small microbrewery. They did a collab with a small microbrewery called Young Henry's, and it's
That's
like,
pretty cool.
yeah, I've still got a 6-pack of them in the, like sitting in my cupboard.
I'm trying to think. I saw Metallica. They missed a trick because they didn't have the Metallica beer on tap, which could have been cool. Like just, I've seen.
Yeah, well, I've got the Metallica beer.
We've got
Just
Trooper because I saw a band called the Rattlesnakes who are they've now gone on hiatus, and they were selling cider, which tickled me a little bit. There's calling cider called Rattler, which I thought was quite a smart little fucking marketing move. Not to the band, but the fact they were called the Rattlesnakes, they could rattle the cider. I thought, touche.
I've never had the Metallica beer, but I've had their whiskey before, and it was actually quite good. That blackened.
Don't Machine Head do a whiskey as well? Or they do, I know they do a beer, but I'm sure they do a whiskey as well.
Yeah, a lot of them do spirits now, don't they?
I know Slipknot do a whiskey or bourbon, which is pretty good. There's actually a guy on fucking Twitch, Sam, called Blank Page.
Something's going on in my hood.
There's a guy in Tasmania called Blank Page, and he had the Slipknot bourbon. He said it was, as far as like bands plus alcohol, he said it's pretty good actually. And there's a lot, like I said, there's so many collabs that people have no idea about, but it's the big ones you hear about, and the big collabs and stuff. And I need to get some more gigs lined up, man. I've got 2 this year, and that's it, which is shocking.
Yeah, if I come across any that
March in October. So at this minute in time, I've got Ghost, which is March, and fucking Parkway, which is October. So I've got a big fucking gap between to fill with probably little shows, because I think Bloodywood were doing something. If you've never heard of them, they're fucking awesome.
Ghost puts on a hell of a show.
Yeah,
I remember
crazy
because I did the chug, and then we were talking about them.
I actually saw Bloodywood at Download for the first time, and they opened up the entire fucking thing on the Saturday. Then it was Lorna Shaw, who were pretty sick. Even a lot of people go, they're shock value. I still think they're pretty good. I think Will Ramos is just the man does vocals. I don't think are possible. I've never heard a man make fucking sounds like that before.
He's got a crazy vocal range. It's insane.
Yeah, he can go from down here to up here to fucking sound like some sort of demonic fucking entity. And then we did the Sunday because our kid wanted to see the Bring Me. So we did the Friday night, literally we got there for Bring Me. So Bring Me, they were pretty good. Not that great a festival band, but still good. Then we did the Saturday, but it was 37 degrees. It was just hell. It was so hot. It was just
welcome
horrific.
to my world, brother.
In the middle of a festival field in the sun, no fucking shelter. And then it got to later on, she went to see Ghost. I watched I Prevailed instead. And then it was Parkway Drive opened up with Slipknot. And Winston came out in a fucking full white fucking suit, basically, holding 2 fucking torches. It was pitch fucking black. The entire fucking stage lit up with torches. And the next thing you see was going, poison. I was like, yeah, okay, no, I'm sold. Fucking, I don't give a shit, bro. Let's take my fucking money. I was like, I just don't care, bro.
One thing I love about Parkway, and I think it's the Australian in them, but the fact that
these mad bastards,
they'll be playing this aggressive metalcore music, and there's these hard riffs, and he's screaming, but then he looks at the crowd and he's got a big grin on his face, going,
honestly, yeah. I mean,
It's
this
like
was
you don't see that in metal. It's
just
like so
jumped into the
fucking
fucking
weird.
crowd. You know, it's so
Yeah.
completely disgusting.
Like
but I
in
mean,
the way
yeah,
he's acting to the crowd, it's like he's a
Yeah.
pop star going, "Come on, like
you
we
know,
want more
they
from
got
you."
to, they were doing
Yeah, it's
fucking,
cool. Like that's what makes him so fucking different. Like it's
you know, they were
rad
like,
the way
they were, you know, man's crowd surfing. He was like, I can't fucking sing.
yeah.
No sing for him. He's just fucking
Security
sat
guard
there.
goes
He's
to
just
grab
like
someone.
piss
He's
himself
like,
laughing.
fuck off."
You know, absolutely, he's in like, he's trying not to fucking laugh, but he's just having like the best fucking time.
Yeah.
And then the following year, they were the secret / not so secret set. It was a secret set. Every single person was fucking ran off of the tiny little tent. And like, part where I was like, how the fuck did you know? I was like, it was like, he's like, for fuck's sake. Like, to be fair
They've
though, right?
definitely
When
become like way bigger
fucking-
than I ever expected.
for me, I guess Reverence was like, and nothing against them. Fuck it, but it was. I still love the album, but Reverence was like when they became huge.
What the fuck
That was
is
like-
going on?
They're coming
I
from
reckon
the-
there's a bushfire, boys. I'm scared.
Yeah. But yeah, I think
For you.
that was but when it became huge. But I just don't know. Deep Blue was what got me hooked, and then after that, I was like,
Yeah.
I'm fucking sober. You know, I just love them. I don't know. I just. But I appreciate a band that can evolve,
Yeah.
still kind of maintain that heaviness, but also have some
Yeah.
real,
Yeah.
just fantastic.
Here we
fucking
go.
sound. Woo!
Fucking hell. That's like the sixth
Really, right?
fucking
He's got a soundboard there.
rescue vehicle
He's
that's
got a
just
voice.
gone
Fucking
by.
press the press button.
We're gonna see the police bust into Sammy's house soon.
Yeah.
Live on YouTube.
Sammy's getting swatted on YouTube. That's terrifying shit, that mate. That swatting it fucking terrifies me.
That is a menace. I mean,
Overeat's not the same, right? They just come knocking you down and go, "Hey, mate, come over here." You're just like, "Good job, fucking up." So, oh, okay, sorry, you know. The UK police are a bit more polite. Even like they're fucking, they do the drug raids. They kind of like, you know, they knock on the door just to let you know they're gonna break your door down. Like, "Hey, mate," like, if you don't answer the door, yeah, we're gonna smash it down. It's like, okay.
when I was a bartender years ago,
Well, I bet you should
one of the
some right shit.
bartenders was living in kind of a shady house, and the cops raided the house. And he was playing video games, had like the whole headset on and everything.
Just no idea.
No idea. They're yelling at him, screaming at him, guns pointing at him, and he's just on the computer playing along. They almost shot him because he just ignored him because he didn't have a clue what was going on.
Fucking, that's terrifying, man.
Yeah, he
That's
moved out of that
so
house that
wild.
night.
It sounds like, so I've just looked it up. It sounds like there's a huge as like crash and someone's gone off a cliff.
Fuck,
Oh
man.
wow!
Yeah.
That's not-
So it says it says high angle rescue. So that
Ooh.
normally means they've got to retrieve someone by like rope, like over the edge of like a cliff. And it's right near a heap of like bushland.
That's not good.
Fucking hell,
That
that's
means
sketchy.
that means bushfires incoming. Then.
Yeah.
Mm.
But the
What
first
the
thing
fuck
I
is-
thought of is, you always think when it's real hot weather like this,
Mm.
if it's a little bit windy, you always think bushfire.
The fuck is that in that cage? A lizard or a rat or something?
Yeah, he's got a
It's something. I can't tell you what it is, but it's something
yeah, what are they called?
like a bearded dragon.
Is it like an iguana or something?
Yeah, it's something like that.
A bearded dragon? I guess, but it looks a bit too big to be a bearded dragon. I mean,
It's
Drew's in
orange.
Florida, right? It could be fucking
Orangey.
anything, bro. In
Orangey's
Florida,
its
it
name.
could be anything, bro. It could be like a baby fucking Komodo dragon.
Yeah. No, I know it's orange and it's called Orangey, but it's like an iguana.
No, it's
type.
orange. It's one for a P. I'll be 2 seconds. Ugh.
Yeah.
Well, it's Florida. It could be anything.
Yeah, Drewy always says to me that Florida's like mini Australia, like everything wants to kill you.
It does.
Yeah.
And sometimes down in Florida, when it gets super cold, the iguanas will fall out of the trees.
Yeah. Fucking
They get
hell.
they get too cold and kind of freeze
Yeah.
up, and they just fall out of the trees.
Yeah. Sort of paralysis sort of thing.
Yeah.
So of all the states in America, you probably like traveled to most of them, have you? Being in
Only
your
ones I
role.
haven't been to are Hawaii and Alaska.
Yeah. Yeah.
Love to go to
Cool.
Alaska.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
Alaska's definitely a bucket list for me.
Yeah. Yeah, it'd be cool just to go there for like a vacation for a week or something.
Right.
I just think it'd be such an eye-opening experience just going to a bar and getting fucking messed up, and then you leave and it's like you got to scurry away because there's a bear coming.
I have a friend that lives in what the hell's that island called? Longyearbyen. Can't remember the name of the island, but that's the city. It's like the northernmost populated city in the world. That's not just
Cool.
like a scientific outpost.
Yeah,
It's like a principality of something of Norway.
yeah.
I can't remember the name of the actual island. It's eluding me right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah,
But she was telling me.
I'd imagine being in the medal game, you'd probably have a heap of like Scandinavian friends and stuff.
But it's she was telling me Svalbard. That's the name of it. Svalbard.
Yeah,
She was telling me that by law you have to leave your car doors unlocked.
Yeah.
Because of the polar bears.
yeah,
And so people can like climb into any car as a refuge to escape polar bears.
yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
wow, that's crazy.
Mm.
By law, you
Yeah,
can't
I
lock
know
your
that.
car.
Like I was watching a travel documentary the other day. Apparently, if you leave like the perimeter of the city that you live in, you have to take at least one other person with you. You've got to go on like a skidoo sort of thing, and you've got to have all these particular. You've got to have a flashlight. You've got to have a gun. Well, yeah, it's like real full on. It's like fucking hell.
Yeah, I'd love
But
to go
I
to
guess
Alaska.
if you've grown up that way, you're just used to
I imagine.
it.
Just like you're used to everything trying to kill you in Australia.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. And yeah, but like, anywhere bar Australia, like it's probably pretty chill. You know what I mean? Australia is like where the fucking bugs want to kill you, bro. The fucking snakes, the wildlife want to kill you.
It's funny though, the amount of people that are like scared to travel here. It's like, yes, it can be bad, but it's not as bad as what you think.
What
Like,
fucking
people-
scares me, bro, is the fucking
Yeah.
amount it cost me to travel. The amount it cost my bank account to travel. That's the scary part, bro.
Man, that
Oh,
must
mate,
be
they're
bad.
coming for you, Sam.
I feel like I'm living in fucking New York City with all these sirens.
See, I haven't even gone a bit lower. However, as the crow flies, about 20 minutes, there is an air base. So you get like occasionally like planes and like helicopters and shit. But when you're in bed at like 3 o'clock at night, you think, have I done something wrong? Like, are they going to me, bro? Like, what? Is there something I don't know about? Fucking like drop into my fucking house. But
Between like 2 and 3:30 every morning, there's a helicopter that flies real low over my house almost every night. Don't know where it's going, what it's doing, but it's almost every night.
that's creepy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's start to freak you out after a while. What the fuck's going on?
Dude, now I hear sirens at my house.
I'm on the fucking rails now. I've got
Maybe this cliff they've jumped off leads to Cleveland.
I'm sure where I am, somebody got their bicycle stolen. That's what the cops are going after.
Yeah. Nah, the Browns are now in a dome. You're not happy.
Man, it's that sport's supposed to be played in the elements.
Yeah, I totally agree. When you were teeing off, getting angry about it, I'm like, yep, I agree with you. See, do you know what one of my bucket list things is, dude? I want to go to a Buffalo Bills game in the snow.
I'd love to do that. That'd be so much fun.
Yeah,
Have to
I
shovel,
reckon it'd be
shovel out your
fucking
seat.
unreal.
Have to
like
shovel
And
your
you
seat
know,
out.
like, yeah, you know Joe is in the beer patrol.
Yeah.
He's like one of my friends. I would love to go to a game with him because he lives in that area. It'd be cool. It'd be so fucking
Mate,
cool.
there's what confuses me, right? You got the beer patrol and the beer PA troll, and that used to like fucking really catch me. I was like, wait, I was like, what? It's like fucking
Yeah.
like before. I was like, there's two guys in the same account, bro. Just like fucking different names. Like, what's going on, bro?
And Joe's great, man. I got to meet him over the summer. He's a really cool dude.
Yeah.
Real nice guy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Proper
I
gentleman.
could see you two getting on.
No, I'm looking at.
I can't wait till the time I get to go to one of these fucking things. It'd be awesome. Shane keeps saying, "Oh, it'd be so fucking good if you come. It'd be awesome. Like, it'd be so unreal. You'll end up taking the award off Rod because you've come all this way."
It was a lot of fun, man. It was so much fun.
Yeah.
It went by quick.
Yeah, well, it's North Carolina next year, and this year, Asheville. Asheville's meant to be like the best craft beer destination in America.
It was.
Yeah,
It was, but they got ruined by that hurricane.
yeah.
A lot of breweries got decimated.
Fuck, I didn't know.
The breweries got flooded out and just so much damage. I mean, they're still struggling there.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
I don't know how many.
it's the old
breweries are going to survive.
I believe that was the old government with that one. They could have let that water out of that dam, and they didn't.
Oh,
Well,
really? It was one of
Because
those.
the big thing behind it is now they're probably gonna acquire. The government's gonna acquire that land, and there's supposedly a bunch of lithium there.
Yeah.
Oh wow, what a fucking convenience!
So, it's looking like
Wow,
they're gonna strip mine it.
That's a big shocker, right?
I mean, it all lines up. People have been talking about, but I don't know.
One thing I found out today, Drew,
Because all they would have had to do was open that dam just enough to where it wouldn't fail, and it wouldn't have been catastrophic. You wouldn't see people's houses going down the street.
Yeah.
Doesn't surprise me at all.
Yeah, one thing I found out today, Drew, is in Australia we pay twice as much as every other country to renew our passport.
I'm the rush, mate.
It's spendy here. I haven't done it. I remember it used to be like $200 or something like that.
Not even.
Like 550.
Nah, it's about 150.
I know it used to be spendy because there was only certain places you could do it. Like now, you can go to like Walmart and get your fucking passport and shit like that.
Yeah. Yeah,
I mean,
they went over all the different places.
I never traveled out of the country.
They commented saying, "Oh, Singapore has the most freedom. They can go anywhere they want. They're about $80." And then they're like, "Oh, Australia, 400 and fucking something." It's like, fuck me.
It's £88.50 now.
Yeah.
Which is
That's it?
not too bad for 10 years, right? It's like less than $10 a year, right? So you can't really complain.
I'm glad I haven't renewed mine because you got to get your money's worth if you're paying that much.
Yeah, I think I renewed mine. Well, might have been 4 or 5 years ago now. 5-6 years ago. I think it was 2018.
You got your money with that yours. Yeah.
and I paid the extra fee to have it rushed, so it only took 2 weeks, and it was about $200, and that was with the rush fee.
Yeah, so it's saying if you just want the booklet, it's $100. Passport card is $30. Oh no, $130 for an adult. This is in my state. Florida.
Yeah.
Application fee per adult is $130. The adult fee for the card is $30. Expedited fees are $60 per application. Or it says you can get the card. That doesn't make sense. You just buy them separate.
The actual like fucking book thing. Whatever the fuck
Yeah,
it is,
because
like,
most people have already got the
fucking
card
thing,
unless
the
it's like they've
fucking
used
book.
too much.
Like,
$35 clerk of court fee. Yeah, it's spendy here, man. It's looking like you'd be spending at least $200.
I'm
Yeah, I have
going to
the book.
drain the lizard.
I have the book and the card. Like I said, when I renewed it, I want to say with the rush fee, it was like $200, but that was probably 2018.
yeah, mine was 2019. I got mine done, so a while back now. But and then I went to Amsterdam and they got these automatic things like that. Didn't like look like he was like, bro, it's like 7 years ago or some shit. Like, what are you like? Yeah. I was like,
it's kind of disappointing now with all the automatic stuff, with all the electronics. You don't get the stamps like you used to.
I fucked up. I was coming home and I had my fucking Herbon thing in. And there's like a bit of metal, like fucking that big. And like, it was like, don't fucking shoot me, bro. I was like, don't fucking shoot me. I was like, it's this, bro. I was like, shit, bro. You know, fucking like mash because, like, obviously in the UK we don't have guns, like, not really, but in Amsterdam, I was like, don't fucking shoot me, bro. I was like, I seen clocked on 20 off, so I took my belt off and everything. I was like, fuck, I was like, it must be something in my. So I was fucking took that. I was like, okay. Okay, I was like, I'm so sorry. Like, cool. But obviously, I kind of shit myself. I was like, shit, bro, don't shoot me. I was like, yeah, I'm too fucking young to die, bro. I was like, please don't shoot me.
I was flying through Copenhagen, and I've been flying for years with this pair of scissors in my computer bag. Didn't even think about it. And I'd already been through 2 airports before this, and they stopped me. They're like, you can't fly with these. I was like, oh, shit, whatever. Throw them away. They're like, well, give us your baggage info. We'll go find your check bag. We'll put them in the check bag. I was like, sir, it's $5 scissors. Throw it away. They're like, no, we can take it to your. I'm like, no, just throw it away. Throw it away.
Here,
I don't want my check bag
getting
lost. Throw it away. I'm sorry I had them.
Your luggage. Yeah, please. Yeah, please. Your luggage. You'll put these in your luggage and then we'll fucking do on the other side once you come back to.
Like, it's $5. Throw it away.
Yeah, like, even $20. I'll just fucking get rid of it. You know, it's not in the world, is it? Just a pair of scissors. Of all random things, I've got a pair of scissors.
And I've been through so many airports with them, I didn't even think there was anything wrong with them.
Yeah, I just forgot there was anything.
I mean, I've traveled with all kinds of things on accident, and they never get pulled. Pocket knives, pliers, like weird things.
Yeah, you can get some shit through there. Them people those people ain't all doing their jobs, that's for sure.
Oh yeah. I mean, some of them are just like your average fucking Joe who don't want to be there. Like minimum wage, not a single fuck give them, right? And you've got some guys who want to be like fucking, you know, the next fucking.
I'd hate to do
John
that.
Like shit, right?
TSA. Ugh.
See, the
deal with people all day long.
They're fairly lax in the UK. Like, it's like, take all your shit off, put your shit in. And then I went to Spain. Brand new suitcase. Cocaine. Like, how? I was like, how does a brand new suitcase look with cocaine, bro? So take all your shit out. Fucking no, it was like, bro, I was like, this is just long. I was like, what? Like, you're wasting your fucking time, mate. I was like, I'll just straight up, like, you're completely wasting your time, my time, fucking. Which we should be here every day, you know, you're wasting time, bro. I was like, trust me, like, if I was going to smoke cocaine, bro, I'd do it better than to get my fucking suitcase. It's like, you know, straight up, like, if I was going to be a drug smuggler, it wouldn't be in my suitcase, you know. I'm not that fucking stupid, bro. I don't think they like that.
I tried to go through security once with a bunch of beers in my carry-on bag. I totally forgot they were even there because we had unpacked the bus to go into hotel rooms, and we'd been drinking all night, drinking in the hotel room. I forgot I threw beers in my carry-on bag. Get to the airport, they're like, "Sir, you can't have these." I'm like, "My computer? What are you talking about?" They're like, these. And they started pulling beers. I was like, oh, yeah, I forgot about those. Like, did you pack your own bag, sir? Did you pack your? Oh, yes, I packed it. I've just been drinking. I forgot. Throw them away. They weren't too impressed.
I went to meet a mate of mine who lives in fucking Netherlands who lives in, like, I fucking went there and I brought a spare suitcase for beer, weighed it. It was like half a kilo. I was like, bro, like, really? It's like, can I not pay more? I was like, it's like, cool, just fucking drugged it. There you go. I was like, it's like that. And I was like, how much is half a kilo? Which is not fucking. They were just being petty for the sake of being petty, right? Because they know going almost fucking. So I just took a beer out and fucking drank in the airport. I took like one and they were like, "You're gonna be that petty, bro." I was like,
yeah, I mean, it's not. I mean, a kilo is 2.2. So yeah, I mean, 16 ounces to a pound. That's a one. That's 1/6. I mean, it's probably a 12-ounce beer with the can.
I'm not going to pay extra, like $20 extra for like a single fucking. It's like, it's not worth it. It's like, the beer's not worth that.
No.
I was like, but I'm not going to chuck it away. That'd be a waste. So I was drinking. I was like, okay. But the woman's face is like, are we done? She's like, yeah, I guess I was like, look.
There you go. Put it back in.
Yeah,
That's when I'd start choosing. I'd have it open and just have it on the scale. Be like, do we take that one?
Fucking, But I was like, obviously, I mean, let's for everyone's scale is like half a kilo, like, it's like a bit euro there. I was like, come on, man. But I wasn't going to pay 20 fucking euros for like.
I would have fucked it. I said, get your finger up the scale.
I couldn't know. I've done fucking the best part. We've been. I went to Netherlands. We've been to Prague.
Prague's amazing.
We did Netherlands, Germany, Prague. Then came back, spent another bit of time in Germany. Came back to mate house. He was in Dordrecht in the Netherlands. And I was just done, mate. I was like fucking 5-6 hours. I just want to go home.
I think Josh said he almost got pinched in Prague.
Apparently Prague's like the safest city in the world by all accounts, but like not city, but like
they were like, he said he was traveling over there and he had some kind of, he had a shirt on that had like a sickle on it. They were.
I felt pretty fucking like. I was in state, but I never felt like it was weirdly quiet though. We went September time. It was like oddly quiet. Like when you walk around, like it's just weird. Like there's just nobody around. Like why? Like where are everybody? Like, you know,
that seemed dodgy to me.
I went to Prague. I went to Prague in January one year for like 2 weeks because it's super cheap in January because it's so cold.
Oh, I mean, nobody wants to go there.
Nobody wants to go there. So like there was nobody anywhere, but the people you did see were like Japanese tourists. They were the only real tourists there. But everything was empty. There's nobody around. You could get into all the museums, all the churches.
Like, where is everybody?
It sucks.
We ended up in a burger place called Sabang Song, which is great. Cash only.
So,
have you ever been 10 beers deep trying to work out how to split a bill between two people with fucking money that you don't understand? I was like, I was looking at each other going, I don't know, bro. And I was like, so look at the barmaid came on. Like, she was pretty chill. Because they were mostly immigrant workers, to be fair. Just on a visa for like, fucking whatever, 8 months. And like, so it was out. And then we went back like every night, to be fair. So they were pretty chill. Because they were open to like 8 o'clock in the morning, bro. They were open like dinner time for like a dinner time service.
You better not be passing out already, Sam.
That's what you want. I think
get a real beer down here.
Well, the first time I went there, it was really cheap in the city center. And they had all the prices in the Czech crown, US dollar, and euro.
I thought it was dead cheap, especially for pounds. It was pretty cheap.
And I was just there recently, and it's the city center area and the tourist area is phenomenally more expensive than it used to be. And I noticed that most of the menus don't have like the USD or the euro prices anymore. It's just the strict Czech crowns.
Czech crowns, yeah.
But once you get outside like the touristy area, everything's still dirt cheap.
I thought it was great. I really enjoyed it. But a mate of mine from Netherlands, it weren't that cheap. But coming from the UK, I was like, it's fucking, mate, this is great. Like the beer's cheap. The fucking
Oh yeah.
Cigarettes are cheap. Like, everything's cheap. You know? Oh, this is great. He's like, what? Like, you don't stop. I was like, all the shit's well here. Because we get a fault for tax and everything. But like, you know. But he was like, it's okay. But we walked to the we got fucking high as a kite one night and just walked to the castle because we were bored. Absolutely fucking nuts. Let's go to the castle, bro. What else do we do for 4 hours? I think, you know, there's like, I think there was like a singular McDonald's and like a Starbucks or something like that. But it was great. Really enjoyed it. Thoroughly recommend Prague. It's fucking what a place, man.
Yeah, Prague's a good time. Real good time.
Did a little Tuesday shit, and then did the.
I want to go to Budapest as well.
I love Budapest. That's a fun place too. That's also pretty cheap.
I was trying to break my beer. He said he's going to fucking what was it? Some fucking mad place like fucking like Romania, not Romania, like fucking
Cheers, Mustang. Cheers, Elbow. Good to see you, brother.
Well, he goes everywhere. He goes to crazy places.
it was somewhere proper mad, but it was like you're gonna get a mug there. He's like, I'll be fine. I was like, okay. I wish I could fucking where was it now? But like it's just the guy talks to me that much. It's been like a one-way conversation more since technically. I feel bad, but where was it? Media, that'd be easy. He sent me his flight details. Mate, he don't give a shit. He's like, okay. Like, the guy doesn't give a shit, right? He's like, fucking, here you go. Let go. I mean, what am I going to do with his flight? Not a great deal, right? It was somewhere mad, like fucking. It's like fucking like Romania or something like some fucking mad place, right? Like, I was like, why? Like, because I can. Like, but why?
Was it Moldova?
It was somewhere just proper fucking random. I was like, why are you going there? It's like, because I can. Like, just because you can go there doesn't necessarily mean you should go there, but okay. Like,
Have you seen those people? Have you seen those people that are like, I guess they call them like disaster tourists, or I think that's what they call them, disaster tourists. They're like,
Albania. That's what he's going to.
Oh, I'd like to go to Albania.
He said, I want to Albania. I said, but you stay in the right fucking hovels, bro. He doesn't. He won't say like the two. You find some mad place like fucking £6 a night and stay there. He's like, cool.
Yeah, Albania would be like Morocco or Egypt or one of those.
I said, how have you not been shot or stabbed yet? It's a fucking miracle. He went, why? It's because you've got the biggest fucking gob out of anyone. I said, so Paul said, as a friend, can we have a chat? He went, what's up? I said, I'm actually a bit worried about you. He went, why? I said, you drunk every day throughout December without a break. I said, it was going to catch up with you, mate. I said, just, you know, have you contemplated having a few days off? Real man meet-ups. Okay. Say no more. Okay, fair enough. I said, forget about it. I said, you know, I said, when you fucking, you know, I was just trying to be a friend. Apparently, real men just drink for fun. These crackers, the guys.
I'm a real boy.
He'd do anything for you, right? But he's fucking crackers. The other was just crackers. Mad as a fucking box of frogs. Absolutely mad as a box of frogs.
But he goes everywhere, and he stays in like the smallest little rooms.
Yeah, well, he paid for this thing. Wizz Air, or you can fly. So he has to pay like fucking like £6 or something to fly right. So
Yeah,
it'll go anyway.
I think I saw that advertised and I saw him talking about how he bought it. And I was like, no way. I mean, it sounds like a good deal if you don't mind flying on the wing of the airplane.
Yeah, to buy 2 separate ones though for him and Michelle because it's just for one person. Which is a bit mad. Wizz Air, or you can fly.
Like most people wouldn't have the time to be able to just drop of the hat, just fly somewhere like they do.
I mean, if you retire something, it'd be great, right? Or like,
Yeah.
but
I mean, if I could pay $6 to fly anywhere, I would fly everywhere every weekend. Who cares if you're only there for a day or two? I mean, it's $6.
Yeah.
So it's a 3-day booking window, right? 53 countries. Just tell me how much. That's what scares me the most. Is what's the price?
700.
You know what? Actually, yeah, right. Genuinely, I don't think it's £600. Well, from that's where they get the from £600. So you're probably looking like £1,000, because even £2,000 for, or you can fly. You can make the most out of it. You could easily fucking smash money out of that. Unless you do an EasyJet jobby from Manchester to Dublin for like fucking £10. A mate man did that last weekend. He went from Manchester to Dublin, came back the same day, £15. That's just, he said, it's just a very fancy bus. It's like, is it though? I come back to the hassle.
I mean, you'd spend half the day in the airport, waiting
Yeah.
to get on the flight.
Yeah, then you got to get out of the airport. Fucking, what are you coming here? Get pissed. Go back on the fucking. I couldn't be bothered. But to be fair, Amsterdam's 45 minutes from Liverpool. Amsterdam's 45 minutes. It's not long, is it really? You know, if you don't mind a bit of fucking around, get there last minute, check in, bosh, done. 45 minutes, fine. 2-3 days, come on. I couldn't
I would travel a lot if it was that easy.
Yeah, it's never that easy. I guess in like UK, Europe's not too bad, but
it takes me more than 45 minutes to get to the other side of Cleveland some days.
It cost me. It took me three hours to get to meet them knobheads the other week in Birmingham. That was 3.5 hours. I say knobheads in the most loving fucking term ever. Like, it was a great weekend, but it's like 3 hours on a fucking train with no aircon. I was sweating my tits off. Like, I want to fucking. Like,
sounds miserable to me.
Yeah, I could have just flown there. And then I put my AirPods in and I get the old, "Will you watch the seat for me?" Oh, fuck off, mate. It's like I just sat down, bro. I was like, I just want to chill out and fucking have a kip. He's like, yeah. Man fucked off for an hour. Like, what have you been? He's like, oh, sorry, mate. But I'm pretty sure on the train you book your shit anyway. So like, unless you nicked it or somebody. But I was like, got on the train. Like, I got 3 hours now. Shut your eyes. Top of, I was like, oh, fuck off, mate. What do you want? I was knackered, mate.
That's what all the Chinese do.
I'm not even. He's like, well, what's your seat for me? He's like, what do you mean watch it? He's like, well, watch her bag. Like, just take it with you. Like, don't make me watch it. If he goes wrong, I'm on asleep, bro. I'm fucked. But it was all right. Then I think Chubby Phil Sam said that he'd done 5-6 hours, bro. He had to go from like Southampton to London.
Yeah.
Which is a good, and then like London to Birmingham, and then from fucking wherever he's Birmingham to like fucking wherever he's staying. So I couldn't be arsed that, bro. You look fucked up. You look like a fucking zombie.
I am, but I'm still kicking on.
Still kicking on, mate.
Cheers, Brevis. Good to see you, brother. The Philippines will be hot as fuck right now because Australia is fucking scorching.
But I forget, like, you know, you guys in the States.
Levi, humana.
I guess like 2-3 hours is fucking nothing for you guys, like traveling. It's just I can go from one end of the country to the other in like 5.
Yeah. I can't even leave my state without driving at least 5 hours.
For
me,
And
for me to get from
my state is small, like very small.
Yeah, for me to get from Cleveland to Cincinnati, 2 cities in Ohio, it's like a 4.5-hour drive.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
We have a state in Australia
Florida
to get from the south of this state in Australia to the north, it takes you 2 days to drive.
Yeah, I remember driving down to somewhere near Fort Lauderdale from Ohio. And we're cruising through. We hit Florida. We're like, yeah, we're almost there.
Nope.
And then we're still in Florida. And we're still in Florida. And the whole day we're in Florida.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Jacksonville's like 4 hours from me, and I'm like halfway. And I'm in the middle of the state. And I'm going to Lauderdale for like 3 hours. So yeah, it's Florida's a big state when you're going from north to south. But where I'm at, if you go east to west, I could get from east coast to west coast 3 hours.
Yeah,
but the Panhandle's long too.
Yeah.
I forget where we were going. It was somewhere near Fort Lauderdale, one of those like trashy cities where a lot of the Florida people are from, a lot of retirement homes. I can't remember the name of the city. taking a bunch of stuff down to my buddy's parents' house. It was not a nice area. But yeah, that was a long drive.
Fuck yeah.
Out of all the American cities you visited, Anderson, like what would be the one where you thought, oh yeah, I could actually live here? This would be pretty cool.
Well, when I first went to Seattle 20-some years ago, I thought I could live there. Now there's no way.
Yeah.
I mean, I 20 years ago, I liked Seattle. Now, yeah, no, thank you. Not at all.
Yeah.
Like,
it's fucked up over there.
Okay, here's the next question.
I like Boston too. I still like Boston.
Yeah. What's the reason for Seattle being shit?
It's just really gone.
What was the attraction back in the day?
Back in the day when Kurt Cobain
yeah.
There wasn't like when there wasn't like homeless people and people glued to the sidewalk and
I mean, it was
crazy shit, dude.
It was a big music scene there. It was really hip, fun, young crowd. But now it's just all full of drug addicts and homeless and degenerates, and it's a really trashy area now. It's sad.
Back in the day, they called it the green scene, bro. Yeah.
that whole area, like Vancouver, Canada, Seattle, and Portland especially, is just trash now, and it's sad because it used to be all 3 of those cities used to be really cool.
Yeah,
it's just run by homeless and drug addicts.
Vancouver was always
it's
like
nice
Melbourne.
Country up there, man, but it's just comes with all the other bullshit.
I mean, you think like
plus their politics over there on the West Coast, they're a little wonky.
Yeah, the one crazy thing with Vancouver is when they had the Olympics, they pushed all the junkies and drug addicts and homeless into Chinatown, and were basically said, hey, you stay here, we'll leave you alone. And it's just kind of persisted that way. And still today, if you go to the Chinatown area, it's just, you see people selling drugs on the street corner. Like they'll have milk crates set up, scales, and a bag, and they're just weighing out drugs like heroin and handing it off to people. And the cops just drive by like this.
You better not fucking take another header, bro.
I mean, it's terrible there.
Sam will be making can angels again.
In that one area of Vancouver, it's crazy. That one area of Vancouver,
because the World Cup in 2026, the football, or you guys know, the soccer World Cup will be there next year, and I was very tempted to like go and like do the whole fucking like dark tours. I was like, it's just so much money, but like to get there and back because there's a sporting event on, and prices like, oh, well, pay us quadruple that. Now I'm good. I'll just stay home watching on TV.
Seattle's still a cool city, but I would never
want to
live.
go to a sporting event in the Arab countries. It seems
Well,
so
obviously,
awesome.
there's the World Cup.
You just sit there like this, and you're not allowed to drink. And
right,
you're like,
in the States.
that's
So
awesome.
there is LA, San Francisco, Seattle, Vancouver, Kansas City, Mexico, Monterey, Atlanta, Boston,
Kansas
Miami,
City can fuck right off.
New York, Philadelphia, Toronto, Dallas, Houston, and somewhere that I can't pronounce. Somewhere in Mexico. I don't know why it's in Mexico, but there's somewhere in Mexico. But they're doing the World Cup there, which will be in fucking America, over in America, and it's a weird one because it's either going to make or break like football or soccer for the American guys, right? That it's either going to be like mad popular. Nobody there.
It's actually a growing sport here. I mean, it's been really big for a while in the Southwest because you get a lot of the Hispanics that live in that area that are real big
when you got like
football fans.
And
I can remember in the early 2000s in Phoenix, there was kind of a resort hotel we would stay at when we were in the area. And the one time we were there, the hotel was on complete lockdown. Like gates closed. We had to prove to the guards that we had had reservations there.
Yeah.
And it was because some country's team was staying there. And the hotel was getting overrun by fans trying to meet the team that they had to like lock down the whole resort area.
It's like
it was wild.
But fans will go, especially like because I was saying to Joey, we said about Messi, right? I mean, Messi moved to LA. I know he don't play much, but like the two main guys in football were like Messi, Ronaldo. Ronaldo went for the money and chose Saudi. And Messi chose LA.
Well, he's in Miami now.
It's crazy, like fucking. But people will come from the other side of the fucking world just to see Messi. It's like the name. I don't know, man. I guess because he's from Argentina, right? So I guess you get like a lot of South American guys will come. Like for them, obviously, it's like easy to get to here than fucking, wherever. So they go mad, and he's got such a huge following. It's like, just it would be terrifying to be Messi. You step out of your fucking like apartment, bro. There's everybody there. It's like being a fucking a superstar. And then I guess he thought, because the States maybe it wouldn't be so bad, but it's almost made it worse because the American culture is so kind of like it kind of feasts on that like that hype and shit, and like lucky people who don't give a shit about Messi, like, oh Messi, like, they don't know who he is, but they don't like him. It's like, who is he? I don't know. We'll just like see him, but
well, he's going to be in
Saudi, which is a bit mad.
He's going to be in Cleveland in April. So the
I know Joey mentioned it, saying there was something happening. He said, they couldn't sell tickets or something. I thought that seems a bit mad, but
yeah, I don't know what the deal is, but the Columbus Crew is going to play Inter Miami in the Brown Stadium, and they're saying Messi's going to be there, and they're even already pitching it that Messi's going to play.
Well, if it's real grass, he said he'd play. But if it's artificial grass, he won't play. Which I guess is it seems weird, right? Because over here, it's over here.
Yeah,
There's no like,
that turf is dangerous shit, man.
there's no
Yeah, it is.
actual turf, or whatever, but like, it's all real.
Yeah, I
over
know. The really good looking fake
Yeah,
grass.
we call it like
Thank
astral.
you. I see
That'll fuck you up,
football
bro. That
players
shit will.
and shit get hurt on that shit all
The fake grass will fuck you up. That shit will mess you up, bro. It's like.
I see
It's like-
dudes get snagged in it, and then they break your ankles, break your fucking knees up.
So I guess that was the whole deal. Like, I've come to America, but I'll play the real glass. It's like, oh, we do 3. Oh, what a shame! You know, there's 3 teams have real pitches. What a shame, you know. But yeah, it's weird because I guess at one point, right, they were like, you have Ronaldo at Madrid and Messi was Barcelona. So like, they were the 2 biggest teams like in groups of the world. And then they've kind of fallen from grace now, but they're still pretty big. But Ronaldo and Messi are just these names that just, you know. I guess you guys should like saying like Tom Brady should move to like.
Fuck Tom Brady.
But like that kind of a name, right? So it's like Tom Brady should move to like fucking like Tottenham or some shit. Like it's that kind
I
of
know
like.
who they are. I've definitely.
Yeah,
I'm
you
not,
get that weird like fanboy following, right? Like people that just fucking follow them for like because they're that player.
I think I watched.
I mean, I had it
soccer when we end up making it somewhere. I'm like, oh well.
Yeah.
I mean,
my team was shit for years, right? And then we became good. And there was a guy called Riyad Mahrez, an Algerian dude. And there was you'd see like the entire socials be filled with Algerians going, Mahrez. As soon as you fucking left, bro, gone. Not a single fucking.
I think you're
like, oh, followers who have a new team he got to, bro. Just gone like a. I was like, okay.
Dude,
it's crazy how many people support one particular player. It's weird.
I think the last time I watched soccer, it was what was America versus Germany. And
it can be really
years and years and years.
Shit, right? Or it can be like.
I got a picture of me at the bar in that day. That's the only reason.
Tottenham Man United the other week. Tottenham was 3-0 up, or like 4-0 up, and Man United came back. They got 2 back. Tottenham scored the 4th. Then Man United got another one. That makes it good, but a lot of it can be a bit. But again, it's like when you watch it every day, and a bit like NFL, there's a lot of tactics.
I mean, when I was a kid, there was a couple of years where I played soccer, but like it never really. But when
I don't know how much in the NFL. I just what fucks up the adverts. It's like every fucking
it's a lot different now. Like if you were watching football 10 years ago, 15 years ago, or earlier, man, this shit was.
I mean, I think
there was no shit as defensive receivers. Like dudes were getting fucking
every fucking time. Like you know.
I mean, look at Joe Theismann got his leg broke by Lawrence Taylor. He was high on crack when he broke his fucking leg. He was. Lawrence Taylor was like a notorious for getting caught with crack cocaine and like prostitutes and shit.
But yeah, you know,
they used to like smoke crack in the locker room and shit.
We get a few games over here, we get like Super Bowls and stuff, and I watch it, but it's just the adverts that fuck me off. Like whenever there's a breaking play, adverts like, you know, like come on, man, like, I get I get it makes money and stuff, but you know, do you need to cram an advert in every fucking 5 minutes?
I think sports are just a distraction created by the government. Honestly, I don't. Okay, let's just be real. If we weren't invested into all that shit and we had all that extra time to invest in ourselves, we'd probably be doing a lot fucking better off. Just looking at
bread and circuses. Bread and circuses.
You know,
that's all it is.
Oh,
you guys need to be occupied. So we're gonna feed you this brain poison right here, and sit back and enjoy your time. You know,
Drew, where's your tinfoil hat, bro? Yeah.
No, I mean,
no, I get it. Yeah, you know, it weirdly.
There's some old time stuff, but why? I don't know. I just don't get it. Why do like baseball players making $100 million deals?
Do you reckon
you hit a ball and run the base? It's not even contact sport.
Do you reckon Sam's coming back, or do you reckon Sam is now finished?
I mean, I'm not. Not and not just anybody can play baseball, but
No.
you got eye-hand coordination. We could get you out there and figure it out.
I've never really watched much baseball because as kids we played a thing called rounders, and it's for girls. And it's just like kind of like a baseball for men. It's like rounds, but literally the same thing, right? Some guy fucking throws a ball at you, you hit the fucking ball, and somebody runs around the thing. But it was like for girls, like when we were a kid. Like I guess now it can't be for girls now. It's for everybody because everyone has to be inclusive and all this shit. But when we were kids, it was like, this is a girl sport. You play football. I reckon Sam's out cold, you know.
Well,
if I was a betting man, I reckon Sam ain't coming back. I'll put $5 and Sam's not coming back.
That dude he was nodding out.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he was on his way.
I just hope he's fucking. I hope he's all right. I'm sure he will be.
Well, he was up all night working and then started drinking 5 hours ago, 6 hours ago.
What is today? Today's Friday. Yeah.
Saturday, today, Friday for you guys.
For him, yeah. For you,
he's like.
It's Saturday for him now, isn't it?
Oh, it's like 11:30 noon over there. Or
it's still Saturday for Saturday, Sunday. Sam's out. I reckon if I was a betting man. Oh, he's back. Hey.
You would have lost that bet.
I heard you just say something about a betting man if Sam's out or something. I'm like, fuck you, cunt.
Nuts.
Fuck you, cunt. I thought you were done for me. I thought you were out cold, bro. We're like, do you reckon Sam's alive or is he fucking done for me?
I'm definitely fucking tired, I can tell you.
I forget that, man, because like I think I get off Friday and it's like Saturday for you.
Yeah,
and like that's where like that fucks me up, and I forget like some
you were getting stuck into me before. I'm like, come on, dude, I've just done overnight shift and I haven't slept. I've got on the beer.
Was it when you were like 6, 7 p.m.? Like 6, 7?
I don't know.
That's
do you want to go live, Drewy?
It's
whenever you decide you're going to shut it down.
If you want to go live, we'll go over to yours.
So you guys over in the States was like what, 7 p.m.?
9 p.m. here in Cleveland.
9. Okay. Drew, what time is it where you are? Like fucking early doors, right?
9:12 p.m.
Okay.
Yeah.
Same.
It's fucking 2:12 p.m. 2 a.m. 12 p.m.
I'm gonna order food and that'll make me feel
mate, don't. I've been craving kebab all fucking week, bro.
The old Colonel.
The Colonel.
You order food and pass out.
That's it. That KFC, bro, you'll be out cold, son.
If he's still there if he's still up when it gets there.
I've done that before.
There was
one buddy
where
who's
I
terrible with that shit. He ordered
it.
He did it a couple times. He ordered like $100 worth of
up like 8 hours later.
Wake up in the morning, it's sitting on the porch. Yeah,
yeah,
that's fucked up, man.
Yeah, set something up, Drewy, and then we'll go to yours.
That's so speak for I'm fucking knackered, bro. We're bad. Yeah. Yeah, I called for like 10 minutes, then not bad, bro.
Yeah.
I actually think I've done pretty well considering I've been up.
You've done better than I was done. I've had like fucking 2 beers and been done, so.
I mean, it was 5-6 hours ago when you were live reviewing beers.
Yeah.
I'm actually just looking for fucking gig tickets at this minute in time. There's this thing like gig guide, like where are you and what you have to.
Where are you and what the fuck do you want?
The closest one is Devil Wears Prada. It was my sister's birthday, but I mean, if I take her right, I mean, then that's a birthday present, right? She don't like him, but I like him. So if I take her if I go with her for her birthday.
I used to do that with my little sister. I took her to like fucking Slipknot, System of a Down. All these bands back in the day.
Yeah, I think that was
All right, Josh.
yeah. There's
Can I have a
Yeah, good, thanks.
there's Motionless in White on the 21st of Feb. There's Caskets 22nd. Confederate Attack on the 23rd.
Mustang's been shoveling snow all day.
Yeah.
Sounds like a shit time.
I had to do that earlier.
Oh,
Yeah.
wait, there ain't much fucking going on.
You don't have to deal with snow down in Florida.
Yeah.
They're talking about people might hear. I heard some weird shit about snow in the Bahamas. They got some kind of weird, super cold thing coming. Cold vortex. I can't remember exactly what they fucking called it, but
It's the Bermuda Triangle. It's angry.
fuck, I didn't piss it off. So
I was in Vegas one time when it snowed, and it was the funniest thing because all these people didn't know what to do. They're all walking around with umbrellas.
Yeah.
fuck that.
Yeah, that'd be weird.
Yeah, I seen snow once. It was cool for like 2 days. And I was like, yeah, this shit sucks. I was young. I was like 7 or 8 the first time I saw it. I'm like, all right, cool. And then the first 2 days, and then after that, I'm like, this is bullshit. It gets on you, it melts. Now you're wet and cold. This don't like it. Don't like it.
Mate, we ain't had snow in like about 10 years. We get
shovel the shit. You gotta fucking
you know, we've never like where I live in my 33 years, we've never had snow. We've got like shovel it like you fucking pissing it in chuck a bit of water. No shovels or anything. You know, like you never get more than like that much snow. Like it's
There was one year when I was in Orlando. I wouldn't call it snow, but like the trash can in the mailbox like had like light powder on it. Like if you touched it, it would have been gone. But that was when we had like a real bad frost.
See, I love the snow, but if it's going to snow, I want it to snow proper, not this little couple centimeter bullshit. I want to be proper buffalo snow.
Yeah, dumped down.
I never get it here on the side of Cleveland I'm in. I mean, it's really wild. It's really wild because
snowboard in this street.
Because I'm on the west side of Cleveland. It won't even snow at all. And 10, 15 miles from us, they'll have half a meter of snow. It's like, I'm just in this weird nook by the lake where the snow doesn't come to us.
I mean, we're probably a bit close to the sea, so we don't really get much like snow. Like I've got two seas, the same sea, but it's like like 2 seas. One's like 20 minutes away, the other's like an hour away, but it's the same fucking. So you don't really get much. It's the salty air. You don't really get much snow. It just gets cold and.
Imagine if you lived on the coast and it was that cold and you seen the sea freeze over. That'd be fucking.
I hate Space Bubble Sun, but that's not humanly possible. Unless it's the day after tomorrow, bro.
You would catch my cracker.
The sea doesn't freeze over, mate. I'm sorry,
pass. I'm not going out there.
Yeah. As far as safe as it were, the sea don't freeze.
Scared.
I can walk to Lake Erie. It's about a 15-minute walk from my house. I've seen Lake Erie freeze over, and it looks like a frozen sea. It's wild looking.
Yeah.
I don't think I'd trust a frozen lake. I'd be a bit too like fucking. Unless he was like that fucking, I'd be a bit too like. Like that. What if I step on that shit, bro? And he's just like, nah, that'd be me done, bro.
I'm a large man. Fucking around. That's uncharted territory.
Common sense, yeah. I ain't going near no frozen lakes.
Yeah.
So see, that's the whole thing. It's like I got that kind of luck. Somebody walk out there and be like, walk out there, and then like walk back and be like, see, it's fine. And then I take my step, and it's just like, yep.
You start making that weird ass fucking alien.
That's like when I was in Ohio, we went out. I can't remember the name. I have to look at the map again. But it was kind of out in the sticks, and they had this big man-made pond in their backyard. And they were like, "Oh yeah, just go run out there and jump in the pond." I was like, "You're fucking crazy." Because where I come from, you don't get in the freshwater like that.
Go for a pee.
All kinds of shit in there that wants to kill you. So yeah. And they were like, yeah, because I'm born and raised in Florida. I lived up there for like 3 months. And we went out and saw some FBI open up. You didn't hear that?
You
I
missed
heard
all the
that
sirens
knocking,
earlier.
dude. I was fucking, but yeah, dude, I didn't get, I remember that year I was there for 4th of July. And then like, it was like, I left at the early August and it was windy and it was getting cold. And I'm like, man, I'm not built for this shit. I wasn't. I was skinny back then. I was as tall as I am now, but I was like 170 pounds. Tiny little guy.
I don't remember 170 pounds.
I'm not hoping to ever get there again. I look bad at that weight. I just look like I've been smoking crack for like fucking 5 years when I'm that skinny. My face, like it does. When I was in high school, I look back at some of those pictures, man. I was like, God damn, you did look like shit.
I'd jump in a pond before I jump in Lake Erie.
Yeah, but up there, I was like, because where I'm at, it's like gators, snakes. It could be brackish water, could be shark in there, fucking snapping turtle, fucking any. I don't. Yeah, well, it's too risky. So that's why when I went up there, they're like, "Oh, go jump in the pond. It's fine." I didn't even know that they had it like the bottom of it was they had the material on the bottom and shit. And I was like, hell no, I'm not going to jump in that random body of water that I know nothing about. Yeah. Hard pass. I ended up getting in and they laughed at me. They're like, we don't have any of that shit up here. I was like, yeah, okay. Well, that makes sense. That's why you're laughing, because where I'm from, you don't do that.
I thought you were sleeping there, Sammy.
Yeah.
No.
You looked like you were sleeping.
He's got a hot date with the Colonel.
I
Gonna get
need another beer. I know that much. So we going over to yours, Drewy, or what?
Oh yeah, I got a link in the private chat.
Yeah.
Been up there for. I was just
so Anderson, come over to Drew's with us, brother.
Sure, I got nothing to do.
Yeah, in the StreamYard's private chat, there's a StreamYard link. Should take you right over there. I'm gonna go and get established, Sam. So yeah, you wrap your shit up. I'll get my shit together and I'll see you there. I can't open 2 StreamYards at the same time. It makes my shit freeze up.
And make sure Simo knows.
No worries. I'll see you there, dude.
All right.
Have you got it, dude? Have you got that link?
Yeah, I see it in the private chat, but we don't want to leave Simo behind.
Nah, we'll wait for him. It's good. This is what we do all the time, dude. We just fucking do these streams, and we go to someone else's stream, then we go to someone else's. It's pretty cool.
It's a good time.
Yeah, fucking oath. And yeah, sorry for my tiredness, but yeah, it happens quite often. I'll do night shift. I have a few beers, and then I get real relaxed, and I start getting sleepy.
I totally get it. I mean,
yeah.
My
one thing that will help, dude, is I haven't had any food, so I'm going to order some lunch, and I'll probably come good again.
My missus is on night shift, so when I'm home, I kind of get on her schedule. So I get up at like 3, 4, 5 in the afternoon sometimes.
Yeah.
And then I'm up all night because she doesn't get home from work till 7 in the morning.
Like.
Yeah. And then it's a pain in the ass because when I leave for tour, a lot of times I got to start getting up at 8 a.m., 7 a.m.
Yeah.
And it's like 3 or 4 days of like
otherwise you'd be sitting there just by yourself and everyone else is asleep.
Yeah. And my flights are always stupid early.
Simo, what the fuck are you doing? What beer are you going next?
I was just about to ask you something. Are you familiar with PB Blaster?
No.
You know WD-40?
Yeah. Yep.
So PB Blaster is kind of like a competitive kind of oil like that.
Okay. Yep.
And I guess it was founded or is from Cleveland.
Yep.
And so a local Cleveland brewery made a beer that was like an homage to that. And I just finished
Yep.
drinking it. But it
Yeah.
looks just like.
That's cool.
If you Google PB Blaster, it looks just like this can.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll have to check it out. Yeah, I love that sort of stuff. It's like they're taking the piss, they're having a bit of a laugh. It's funny.
I just had a beer the other day. I don't know where it is. Cans everywhere.
Yeah. Well, welcome to my land, Drew.
I picked it up. I didn't realize what it was. I'm like, oh, look at this cool polka beer.
Yeah.
I haven't seen a beer referencing polka before. Didn't even realize what it was. And then when I went to review it, I'm like, oh my God, how am I so stupid? It's Gus Polinski and the Kenosha Kickers from Home Alone, from the movie Home Alone.
Yeah, cool. That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm a sucker for those kind of things.
Yeah.
Any of those beers are like movie, TV, music, any kind of like pop culture reference.
See, one that I had recently, dude, you were probably a fan back in the day. One of my favourite breweries in Tasmania, they've got a brew pub in Melbourne, and they did a heap of West Coast IPAs, and they were tributed to Police Academy characters.
Nice.
So you had like Hightower, and you had Captain Lassard.
I would totally buy those.
Yeah, it was fucking awesome.
Would absolutely buy those. That's amazing. Yeah, that kind of stuff. I'm a sucker for that.
Yeah, it's cool.
I just had another beer. I think I had it last night, and I didn't catch the reference either until I started looking at it. It was a Beastie Boys reference.
Oh yeah, yep.
Yeah, it was called Cold Kicking It Live.
Yeah, I've got one in the fridge, dude. It's called Sabotage. Yeah. My favorite brewery in my state is Banks Brewing, and they've done a collab with this other brewery, and they've used Sabro, and they called it Sabotage. I'm like, that's fucking awesome. Are you ready to go over to Andrews?
Andrews, mate, I got to get where I'm on. Andrew, mate, I got fucking.
It's funny calling him Andrew. I normally call him Andrew when I'm going off at.
I was calling him Drew.
Yeah. Nah, the link's in the private, dude. We'll meet over there.
That's some sort of. I want to fucking bed, son. You going to Drew?
So you're going to bed?
I said that's some sort of. I went to bed. You going to join Drew?
Oh yeah, nah. In all honesty, dude, I reckon once I get some food into me, I'll be right. I just need food and like.
I reckon I've got.
It got to that stage when you're hosting as well. You obviously got to sort of think.
No, I find that hosting's fucking. Like,
exhausting. Yeah,
it is, mate. It makes no odds somehow, but.
Yeah, but sometimes, like, if I'm real tired like this is what we do. Me and Drew sort of take over from each other. Normally, it's the other way around, though. I take over from him.
No, I get you, sweet. I can be.
But yeah, today it's like he'll take over from me. I can sort of relax. I can fuck off. I can go get a coffee.
I can be sat there,
get something
knackered,
to eat, and I end up feeling good again.
If somebody can go live. Like even like I can jump on like it's somehow like you can just relax, just chill a bit.
Yeah.
Well, if you're on stream, you a bit like fucking gotta make sure that everything's over. Can't just fuck off for a shit.
Yeah, exactly.
If you need to, if something happens, I can't just disappear. But
yeah.
All right. Well, I'm gonna get off here and go hit the head, and then I'll pop over there.
Yeah.
No worries. We'll see you over there. Cheers, boys.
Okay.
See you in a few.
Adios.
Yep.
Yeah. Cheers, Sammy. Take care, mate. Catch you over the side, brother.
I better end my stream properly. So cheers everyone that's watched. Thanks for the support. Love yous all. We're going over to miscellaneous brew reviews. So Drewy. Yeah, I've obviously worked all night. I haven't had any sleep. I'm tired but I'm sort of keen to kick on. I just feel like I need a bit of food, some coffee, a bit of chill time, not hosting. So hopefully I come good. But yeah, come and check us out over there. And we'll see you probably tomorrow for some reviews. Cheers.